Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you folks today? Episode number 81 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with SaleenDriver, me. The show about nothing in particular. So, what's been going on over the past week since we last gathered here to enjoy a little time together? Let me organize my windows here a little bit better. There we go. Well, nobody in the chat room. Well, Nate the Great was there. I'm not sure if he still is, but let's see. Yeah, nothing I can think of any real importance that happened in the past few days that I can think to talk about. Yes, I finally got my wish. The thing I've been begging for since, at the very least, since the Texas A&M game in 2020, but longer than that actually. And it is this. It is this. Todd Grantham, the cancer of the Florida program, or one of them, but in my opinion, the main one, is finally gone, fired, dismissed, removed from the program. Pack up your desk, put all your shit in a little cardboard box, and take your happy fat ass off to wherever the hell it is you're going to go next. Go sell your house. Go get your kids out of school, if you have any. Tell your wife to start packing up the good silver and the good china. Hire a moving company. Hey, Todd, if you want, I'll come over to your house and help you pack. Yeah, I'll do that for you. All I require is buy me lunch. Good lunch, not McDonald's or something, but buy me lunch. I'll help you pack. Yeah, no problem there. Yes, we finally got rid of Lardass. He's finally going to leave Gainesville. He's done enough damage. It'll take years to recover from that damage, but he's finally gone. Now, as my name down here says, happier, but not happy, I think that's accurate. Yes, I'm happy. I'm happier now that we removed Todd Grantham from the equation. But I'm not happy. I mean, I've got a 4-5 football team that might win one more game this year, maybe. Might win 2. Hell, might win all 3. I don't know. So we got a program in utter disarray. No good recruiting classes for the foreseeable future. And quite frankly, we have a clown for a head coach. So the next step is to get rid of Mullen. So we got rid of Grantham, but in the process of watching the 2021 season, realize that Grantham isn't the only problem with the program. Grantham is a big part of the problem, but the other part of the problem is Mullen. And in my humble opinion, Mullen got to go. I see a lot of activity in the chat. Let's see. You got Tennille's here. Always with the Go Dogs. Shut up. Captain Trips is here. Battle Angel's here. Good to see you. Pizza Woman's here. Good to see you, my dear. Jesse's here. He's watching a movie with his son. So, yeah, no problem over there. The Caleb's here. Good to see you. I'm good. Thank you. Fireball's here. Let's see. Caleb says his dad is doing good. That is very good to hear. And that's about it right there. Okay, now that we've got a few people in here, if you look in the description of the video, I was talking to my buddy BVD, who actually just texted me. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Yeah, he just texted me. He can't find the chat. Anyway, we saw BVD released a couple of videos this week, which was very heartwarming for all of us who hadn't seen him in a little while. And I think I'm going to get him here in the StreamYard ever so briefly from now. But in the description of this video, you will see a link. Instead of a link to my PayPal account, I took that out. So good to see you, Steve. How you doing, man? I put a link to BVD's GoFundMe that was set up by Rhino and Tiger Baskins to help BVD out with his medical bills. And I want to promote that because I think it's a good idea for us as a community to help out our friend if you can. He's looking to get out of the rehab facility he's in, and this is a way to help him do that. So if you see that link and I would ask maybe one of the moderators to go grab that link and post it in the chat window every once in a bit. That would be very good. And if you have the ability to help BVD out, please do so. If you don't, at least maybe send him a message or something telling him that you're thinking of him. He's looking to get out of that rehab building fairly soon. Rick Sanchez is here. He didn't see what he put up because he retracted it. Thank you, Caleb. Yeah, keep doing that every once, not too often, Caleb, but, every 10, 15 minutes or so. Slim Shady Canes is in here. Good to see you, sir. And Selena's in here. Good to see you, my friend. And Rick Sanchez is talking about beliefs, silly holidays, burning candles, and such. He respects them, but he makes fun of them. So that's interesting. Now let's see. Hang on a minute. All right. Yeah, I heard. I sent him a few texts this week as well, Selena, and I did get. I did hear back from him. It's good to see that he's doing better. I think he might be watching the stream right now, but I'm not sure about that. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he will comment. Big Dog Brett is here. So the champ has graced us with his presence. Probably mostly to gloat, but what the hell. The Georgia fans deserve to gloat. And let's see. Oh, hey, we got us a nice surprise. Hang on just a minute. I can't stand the colors he's wearing, but there he is.
Now, what is wrong with sky blue and orange?
Turn the mic on. There he is.
I can barely hear you.
Turn your mic on.
It's wide open, bro.
DVD, turn your mic on. Can't hear
It's
you.
on. It's on. How about now?
Nothing. Well, you
Nothing.
see him. He's right there, but you can't hear him.
Well, that's not good. Oh. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm
How
going to
about
drop
now?
the link in there in just a minute.
Yeah, I was looking for the YouTube link anyway.
No sound, BVD. Okay. Keep working. Oh, wait a minute. I had my sound off. Jeez, I'm stupid. Oh, you hear him, but I did. BVD, it's my fault. It's my fault. Come back. I had my speakers turned off. I hit the wrong button earlier. I was trying to turn my sound professional. Yeah. Hashtag professional. That's me. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll drop the link in here. So there's the link to StreamYard there. You know the rules though. I gotta see you before I let you in. So make sure you can turn your camera on. Rick Sanchez, how do I feel about pennies? No, and hang on. He was texting me. Oh boy. Oh, that's it. Okay, there's Brett. Hang on. What up, champ? That's funny.
I'll be right back.
See, your son needs to cooperate with you for that joke to work.
Trash can right here, buddy. Yeah, well, he's 3, so.
Yeah, well.
We're just glad he can go to the bathroom on his own at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, that's always there he is. What's up,
There
Slater?
you go.
Congratulations on your Braves winning the World Series.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, we got 2 champions in here. We got Brett, I guess, the Slav Olympics champion, and Atlanta Slater, the Braves champ. BVD, prayers, my friend. I'm glad you're doing well. Miss you, my dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, BVD. That was I had my speakers turned off, so I couldn't hear anything.
He had his hearing aid turned off, BVD.
You were just dying to bust my chops too, weren't you?
No.
Not Uncle Danny.
Oh, okay.
Do I have anything to bust your chops about? I can't think of anything.
I'm just glad to see you back, man. I'm glad to see you back, Keith. Your Cardinals doing well too, sir.
Are they? Oh, the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, they're kicking
dominating,
butt.
bro. But most importantly, stay safe and get healthy fast, man. Please get back.
Oh yeah, I'm going home tomorrow. So
good.
Oh, that's great. That is great.
Yep.
Rick, I don't know what your thing is about Abraham Lincoln and money. I'm not following you here.
About what?
Abraham Lincoln is on the $5 bill and on pennies. So
right.
Okay. And my friend Libby from Australia is here. Let's see.
What's up, Libby?
She might behave. She might not. I don't know.
You never know, right?
But with her, you don't know what the hell you're gonna get.
Yeah. Have you said anything, Saleen, to anybody about the we'll just call it the fundraiser?
I mentioned that I put the link to your GoFundMe in the description of the video, and Caleb put the link in the chat, but I didn't.
Okay.
I haven't said anything about what it is for, or what the details or anything like that.
Okay. Well, it's real simple. It's real simple. I'm taking. I doubt you'll be able to see this. I've got what's called a PICC line for you guys that aren't familiar with medical terms. but it is basically a line. Yeah, you probably can't see that.
No, I can
It's
see
a-
a little round circle, and
Yeah,
We can see it.
it's a line that goes pretty much straight into my vein, and I have to take antibiotics through that every day for an infectious disease that I have and for my foot. And in order for me to get out of here and have insurance pay for that antibiotics, I have to go to another facility. Well, we tried like 6 different facilities and nobody would take me for some reason. I guess because of the whole insurance thing and having to pay for that antibiotics. It's only like 10 freaking days left and it's like $450. And so I just said, you know what, screw it. I'll try and raise the money between tonight and tomorrow and we'll see what happens. So that's what it's all about. And if you guys would like to help out, you can either go to the GoFundMe or you can go to my PayPal, which it's easy to find. Just go to the PayPal page and mine's under BBD TV. So that's the only time you'll hear me mention anything about it today, but it sure would help. It would help take some stress off of me as I go home tomorrow, you know. Oh.
Okay. Well, the GoFundMe stands right now at $375.
Right.
So if we can get it to $450, that'll help.
Yeah. If we can get it to 450, that'd be great.
What up,
So
Slim?
I can just transfer that money over to my PayPal and then take it out and give it to the greedy ass fucking insurance people.
So what does the GoFundMe do? Does that help you get back home?
No, I'm going home anyway.
Oh, okay.
But I've got to pay for my antibiotics.
Okay.
And that's basically what it's for. What's up, Slim?
Okay, I just put the link to the GoFundMe in the chat room. So
yeah, I saw the link. Once I leave out of here, I'll click it when I get because I'm gonna do it from my phone.
Oh.
Do you read everything, BBD, that goes into GoFundMe? Do you read all the comments and everything?
Yeah, I'll go through there like maybe once a month and read everything.
All right, trust
but
me.
there hasn't.
You'll know it's me, sir.
There hasn't been any activity there in over a month. So.
Yeah, well, you'll know it's me, sir. I promise.
I don't know what it is about GoFundMe. Some people, you know, there's some people they can do a GoFundMe. Their kid can be dying, and they won't get shit for donations. And then other people go in there and say, "Hey, man, I need a new grill for my teeth," and they'll get whatever they ask for. I don't get that. What's up with that?
Because people's priorities are messed up. That's why.
Well, it's got to be more than that. I mean,
no, actually, it's their priorities.
I think it's exactly that. People's priorities are messed up. I was trying to speak to that in that video I put up this morning. I think a lot of this society's priorities are all messed up, and that's part of it. I mean,
there's no question that our priorities are screwed up. But I mean, damn.
Because if anybody deserves something, it's you, man. Because you've been going through a lot. Plus, you've also entertained a lot of us for 10+ years, man. So.
Deserve to me is a pretty heavy word. You know, I don't know that I deserve shit. I'm alive.
Okay, maybe not deserve, but maybe we
do.
could say that if anyone is entitled to ask for help from this community or in general, it would be, I would say, you.
Yeah.
Because you've been at this a long time and you've entertained and helped a lot of folk.
Well, you know, I think for myself. Hey, Saleen, you know, I think for myself, and I say what I feel. Keith, you deserve help, and you deserve it more than almost 90% of the people that are on YouTube. So that's my own personal opinion.
Well, I appreciate that.
Here's
Well, I mean, that's a valid
Here's what I'm
point
gonna do.
because you want to talk about deserve. The chick that put Gorilla Glue in her hair didn't deserve the $300K that people donated.
Oh my
Right.
God, are you shitting me? Do I even want to know about this?
The question
Somebody
is,
did
can
what?
we
That
get you?
sounds familiar.
Can,
Wait a minute.
can we
I'm
get you to
trying
put that?
think.
Can we get you to put that in your hair? See, that might get you some more money. But
What
Yeah,
did somebody
Yeah.
do?
Somebody put
Somebody
Gorilla
did what?
Glue in somebody put Gorilla Glue in their hair, and
Yeah.
it had to be surgically removed. And what they didn't say was that the surgery was done pro bono, but people donated like $300K to this idiot.
so here's what I'm
Well,
gonna
I
do.
mean, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and start the party. I'm gonna send you $20 right now on PayPal. So that's.
All right, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna show everybody.
PayPal's your friend.
If
Yeah,
it'll-
don't give away any information now.
There's none on this screen to give away, but you can see. I mean, maybe you can see it. $20
You don't
sent
have to
to
say.
Keith.
You don't have to show anything, Brett.
No,
Your
it's
word.
the thing is that out of all the people that watch all these shows, $20 is nothing if each one of us throw in $20. So if I throw in 20, and I'm sure the other guys here will too, that's $20 from 5 guys right out of the gates, $100. That's nothing.
Right.
So there's my 20. I'm sure we'll get some other people that'll do the same as well. If we can't give money to our friends when they need our help, especially guys like BBD, who he spends so much time and energy making videos for our entertainment. And I know sometimes he embarrasses himself and he spends a lot of energy. I know. Well, being a Tennessee fan is enough, but
Yeah. Yeah.
he puts himself out there for our entertainment. I watched BBD for a long time before I ever made a channel. Guy picks up the phone whenever I call him. He's a down-to-earth person. And you guys really need to find a way to come up with at least $20 to send this man. If you guys can't find a way to help your friend whenever he needs you, then I don't know if you can call him your friend. That's just my opinion.
Wow.
Maybe that's rude.
Don't put any pressure on anybody.
Oh no! Watch me. I'm gonna put some pressure on. You over here. I know it's hard for you to ask for help because you got a big heart, but I'll call it like it is. Put your money where your mouth is, guys. I mean, you're gonna spend more than $20 on coffee, on cigarettes, on dip, on beer. You're gonna spend more than $20 on that in no time at all. So send $20 to BBD.
On Grubhub.
Mm-hmm. Instacart, Grubhub, OnlyFans. I know y'all spending more money than that on OnlyFans. I've seen some of y'all.
Yeah, easy with the OnlyFans.
Now wait a minute. OnlyFans provides a wonderful service for out-of-work, talentless people.
And that's a good way. That's a good way to segue into BBD dropping the link to his OnlyFans.
Into what?
Into BBD. BBD, you need to drop it to your OnlyFans.
Oh man, I'm saving up footage. It's gonna be like a 3-year long collab of video footage of my own. And when I put it out, people are gonna be floored. Literally.
So let me see here.
All right, I just matched Brett.
So I put in 20. Saleen has put in 20. Captain
Saleen.
Trips just put in 20.
Say it
else
with
here?
me, Brett. Say it with me, Brett. Saleen. Saleen.
Saleen, yeah. Saleen.
Saleen's what you wash your contacts with.
I know. I'm just making fun of his car. He knows it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hire someone to beat him up.
I've seen some pretty badass ones on here.
I mean, there's no need to make fun of Mustangs. I mean, the drivers do a pretty good job of making fun of Mustangs themselves.
Right?
Hey, this is my stream.
Man.
I don't need you guys beating me up on my own stream.
Hey, I will say that I will give some props to Saleen here. He did get the 22 push-ups out for the champ push. Yeah.
I got 28.
Welke also matched me for $20. I'm just gonna flat out put a challenge out there. I'll challenge any of you guys to put up $20. If if you guys have ever come on one of these streams, if you guys have ever gotten in here and mixed it up with us, if you guys enjoy the content and the community, here's a great chance to be a valuable part of it. All it takes is $20. And
I want to
I'm
give.
gonna hold the line at $20. I mean, not to be rude, but if you can only contribute 5 or 10, I get it. But come on, guys, $20, it ain't that much. To some people, it's a lot of money, but to most of us, it's not. So put your $20 up here, and we'll have this in no time.
And don't forget, I also sponsored BVD for November too. So there better be videos in November.
You do have a little point there, though, Brett. There are a few broke college students that watch them, so no pressure on them. Obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, in the case of all you broke college kids, I'm gonna put it out there to you like this: $20 is $20. You know how to go get $20.
The hard way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's
Speaking of $20, I was doing my last therapy session a few minutes ago before I came outside here, and this guy, he's one of the OT, I guess, whatever you call them, not leaders, but he's a physical therapist, and he spent the whole hour telling jokes. And there was this one where these guys went on a helicopter ride. Tell me if you've heard this before.
Put my dollar in the trash.
This guy, he went on a helicopter ride, right? And went on this helicopter ride, and everybody was making a bunch of racket and being loud and all this crap, and it was just hard for the pilot to concentrate. And so he landed the helicopter, and he said, "Listen, we're going to do this again. I'm going to go around again, and for everybody, if everybody can keep your mouth quiet, all right, $50 to everyone who keeps their mouth shut." So they take off again, and he's flipping it upside down and going sideways and diving through these caverns and just raising hell in this helicopter. And he finally stops, and nobody had said a word. And he noticed this one guy. He said, "Hey man, wasn't your wife on the chopper with us?" And he said, "Yeah, back there on that loop through the cave, she fell out the door." And he said, the pilot said, "Why the hell didn't you say anything?" He said, $50 is $50, man.
I got one like that.
Uncle Lou's here. He wants me to make another video.
Rick Sanchez says BDB thinks BVD is worth $20. Unbelievable. If you've been up to Tennessee and you've seen the caliber of some of those folks, BVD is at the very tippy top of what they have. He's definitely worth $20. The rest is questionable.
Minus the teeth, of course.
I live in Tennessee. What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're worth $17.50.
Now this is interesting. I got somebody in the back here called 2 Ears, 1 Mouth riding a bike.
2 years, 1 mouth riding a bike.
It looks like a stationary bike.
Do we even want to know?
Well, considering how splayed out his knees are, I think I know who it is.
Considering how what?
His knees are kind of splayed out on the bike.
Oh, kind of splayed out on the bike. Is he a heavy fella?
No, it doesn't. You know what? I'll take a risk and I'll bring him in because I'm about 85-90% sure who it is. See how his knees are kind of going to the outside?
Yeah, I can't really even see. Let's see. Turn, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I don't know.
Is he riding that on the sidewalk?
No, it looks like he's riding it in his house, or in this guy's case, an apartment.
There we go.
Oh, I see. It's probably the apartment gym. So
Let's see.
anyway.
Okay, I see David. I see Slim. I see me. I see Brett, Saleen, and then the mystery guy on the bike.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lou, but
I think we
The hell's Lou
Battle,
doing with an
Battle Angel says
exercise
it's
bag?
Lou.
Okay.
all right. So far, I know there's me, Saleen, Captain Trips,
Wilkie,
Welkie. So that's 80.
and I think somebody else went. Oh, Traveling Fools.
Traveling
Fool.
Fools.
So that's
Hey,
100.
shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you guys, but especially today, shout out to Wilkie. This dude does more behind the scenes in this community than just about anybody I know.
Oh, and by the way, the GoFundMe is up to $415.
$415.
Yeah,
So we're what? We're what? So if your GoFundMe is at 415 and we're at 120 or $100, is that it?
that's
it.
That's it. Well, I mean that's the minimum, yeah. But if we can do more, then for
No,
You can
don't
double
stop,
that.
guys. I mean,
You can double that
bills
PayPal.
didn't stop.
hold
You
on.
can
What did you
double-
say?
I said you can double that
I don't
PayPal
know.
total. I can do it right now while I'm on here.
I can't remember
Okay.
who set the
Damn.
PayPal up. I think it was Tiger Baskins. But I'm not really sure why he set the goal at 7,500. I had nothing to, in case anybody's wondering, I had nothing to do with any of that. None of the
GoFundMe, you mean?
GoFundMe. Yeah, I had
Lou,
nothing to do with any of
I
it.
know, Lou. I know you're weighing yourself, but we can't. He's doing a close up. 150. Show the little one down a little bit. There you go.
150
So he weighs.
what?
So Lou weighs 192 now.
Holy shit. Damn, Lou, you got me by 42 pounds. Hey, they're going to have an empty bed at the rehab center tomorrow. I'm just saying.
So Slim Shady Canes was saying something about we could
Not
go
gonna
ahead and
pop.
double the PayPal. What was you saying, Slim?
I was saying I can't do it right this second while I'm on here.
Okay, that's fine. So he's going to donate. How much were you saying you were going to donate?
I'll drop him 100.
Okay, so there you go. So you at 200, and that didn't take us long. So I'm going to run this
No,
on
that
my
didn't
show
take
tonight
no
as well.
time.
Yeah, we're going to run that tonight on my show as well. It's kind of like when you have just enough money to pay your bills, so to speak, and there's nothing left over. We're going to see if we can get you a little bit more here.
And
Well,
Caleb says he'll
I
match
appreciate-
the 20.
I'll appreciate it. It's definitely. I was thinking about this morning. I have missed the entire season of spring or not. Let's see. Did I miss spring? No, I don't think I missed
No, you
spring.
didn't
I
miss
basically I missed summer and fall. Basically. Because we're getting close to going into winter, right?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
supposed to start cooling down this
pretty
week.
close. Yeah, and it don't even seem like it, man. It's almost 100 days I've spent in a damn medical facility. But the best thing I think to come out of all of this is the smoking. I quit, the quitting smoking.
Yes.
Oh, good for you, man. I'm proud of you.
Well, wait a minute. One thing. How much do you weigh now?
152.
Fuck. You lost a whole person.
Just about, yeah, but I'm gaining it back. I was down in the 140s and didn't realize it.
Well, what were you what were you just before all this happened? Like, I know you were like 2 something.
Yeah, when I started losing weight, like legitimately trying to lose it, I was like 260 something. I think low 260s.
Yep, he's lost a whole person.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you, of course, but I mean, the circumstances around that are like, geez, I wouldn't
Yeah.
wish that on anybody, but you know what I mean.
If I can keep it off, all right, if I can keep this shit off, and then once I get back to, I don't know that I'll ever get back to quote unquote normal. But once I get back, what time is it? Okay. Once I get back to feeling good again, like actually feeling good, being able to get up and walk and do things on my own and walk around a football field without a walker or without being on a wheelchair, I want to try and I'm going to go. I've already talked to Eddie. I'm going to go hit up the weights with Coach Spradlin, and I mean baby weights, 5-pound weights or whatever.
Well, you
And,
gotta start somewhere, right?
yeah, and try and put some muscle back on, man. I am like skin and freaking bones.
Hey, for what it's worth, BVD. I know nobody's going to believe this, but I used to do a little bit of weightlifting in my day.
Right?
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah.
If you want to start gaining weight for like muscle weight, you need to increase your protein intake, and the easiest way to do that is to buy the protein shakes made by like Gatorade, because you can mix those with water or almond milk or soy milk or whatever it is you want. They all taste like chocolate milk.
How do you all drink that shit? It does not taste like chocolate milk.
Hold on. I'm telling you, the Gatorade one is pretty good.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Bulldog is saying something nice about something Gatorade.
I'll take your word for it.
You can buy them in small containers. They're not super expensive. If you want to take it and mix it in with coffee or something like that, so it changes the flavor dramatically, you can do that. But the Gatorade protein shake, especially the chocolate one's not that bad.
Man.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Good to see you, Floridian. The dog that attacked me, I wasn't wearing any cologne, but I was wearing a Lou Tube long sleeve shirt, so maybe he doesn't like Uncle Lou.
Damn, how'd you make it out alive?
Oh, he ruined the shirt,
Look at this shit, man. It's starting over here too. And when I came into the rehab place, you should have seen it where they stuck me. I've been stuck over 100 times. I literally stopped counting at 100. And I don't know why it's doing it over here on my left arm now, because it had gone completely away. All the
Goose Sports is here. Good to see you. Good to
Who's
see you,
here?
Digits.
Who's here?
Grim Reaper's Shadow is here.
Where's the damn comments? I can't see anything.
On a phone, they'll be hard to see, that's for sure. Real quick, you guys don't forget to click the thumbs up button for me. That will help me out. Helps the chat out, definitely. There's no PayPal link in the description today. I'm giving that all to I've given all that over to the GoFundMe for BVD. There is a super chat function if you want to contribute to the channel that way, and the proceeds will go to BVD as well.
This is the longest I've heard David be quiet ever.
I'm just chilling and watching.
David,
I got you on
GoFundMe.
I already got you on GoFundMe. I already took care of you on that, man. So I tried to type a message, but it wouldn't allow me to do it. I tried.
You know,
I think I did.
There's an old saying.
Go ahead, Slim.
I'll say there's an old saying: "Don't look a gift horse in the mouth."
Yeah, if I'm quiet, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
GoFundMe's up to $465 now.
Battle Angel says, "You mean insure BBD?" I think she's asking me if I'm talking about that nasty ass insure shit.
Oh, that stuff is horrible.
Oh my God, you ain't lying, man. That's what they for the first 2 weeks I was here at the hospital. They tried to force that shit on me. I'm like, no, I'm not drinking that shit.
Hey, can y'all do me a favor? So Saleen and Brett, if y'all are reading off GoFundMe, you can read the first name, but don't read off my last name, even though most people know it. You'll recognize it when you see it. I just don't like all my
If you want to
information.
if you want to leave a comment, David, you can leave one here, and I'll see it.
I think I left a comment, but my full name is under the donation. Just say the first name if you want.
There's no on GoFundMe. It says your name and the amount of money you gave, which I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
But there's no comments.
I tried to comment.
Wait a minute. There is a comment. It's in a different part. It says, "Get better soon, my friend Salida."
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it's
And
right.
by the way,
and
also I amped the ante. I amped it. You said the minimum was 20. I put 30. So let's see if anybody can go higher than that, or at least match that. How about that?
Hey, who's Brian?
Is
that Rhino?
Brian? No, I don't think so.
Tiger?
Oh, wait a minute. Tiger Baskins?
Well, the organizer of the GoFundMe is somebody named Brian.
Yeah, that's Tiger Baskins.
Okay, I'm not going to use his last name, of course, out of just not smart.
Yeah, I was looking at that first before I sent the donation. I mean, I saw your face on there, which is what I wanted to make sure first. I wanted to make sure I was sending it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone's Tiger Baskins is Brian. I didn't know his first name. I honestly didn't know that.
Yeah, let me Saleen, let me shout these guys out real quick. Everybody in here, but Wilkie, Rick Sanchez, everybody's favorite troll, Battle Angel, Caleb the Spelling Bee Man, the Grim Reaper Shadow. I love that name. Nate the Great, who changes his name whether he's early or whether he's late. Floridian. Okay, that's interesting.
He's one of my watch buddies.
Goose Sports. What's going on, Goose? Long time no see. P Digits. Brad Pitt, our favorite actor. Our favorite actor name.
VicTube is in here.
Got some other good ones. Let's see. Pizza Woman. I'm looking for VicTube. Traveling Fools.
Jackpot's cardiologist is in here.
I don't see VicTube yet.
He's in here. You got to scroll up a little bit.
Okay, what's up, VicTube? I haven't talked to you in a while, buddy. Hope you're doing fine.
Somebody named Obnoxious Loud Dogs fan wants Georgia to rehire Grantham. So
doing a lot of yard work.
Pizza Woman wants to know what is
mine
Lou
already.
doing.
Lou is basically trolling me for the walking and talking videos I do, and Vic does, and Pete does, and GF Sports is doing something called driving and talking. So
Steve Pearson, I guess I'm gonna have to do something called wheelchairing and talking. I'll come up with something when I get home. My guess is Lou.
Keith, is it okay to ask you to give us an update exactly what's going on with you right now? Because I haven't talked to you that much, so I really don't know.
You just
how's
asked
everything?
me, so I guess it's okay.
Okay, Nate, you're in. I put Lou in the background because he's not talking to us. So
yeah, I was going to answer Pizza Woman. My guess is Lou is preparing for the impending embarrassment that's going to come about 6:30 Saturday. Just saying. Not saying we're going to win.
BBD. You know you're not winning the ball game.
I'm not saying we're going to win. You don't count, David. Damn it. You already got a championship this year, so pipe down.
One thing I cannot argue with Nate with his name thing that says dating sites are horrible. Dating sites are in fact horrible.
Why is he dating sites? Why doesn't he date women?
Touche.
And we lost BVD. Hopefully,
well, you meet women on dating sites, so you got to go on dating sites to meet the women, I guess, right? right? I guess.
I guess dating is overrated.
I date myself.
I'll put Lou back in. Let's see if he can actually say one thing. Just one word, Lou. Go ahead. One word.
No, my question is that cardio actually working for him? He's already like a spaghetti noodle.
I don't know.
Just saying.
BVD's trying to get back in, but there he is. There he
Yeah,
is.
my bad. Sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all
I
right.
think I'm back in. Hell, I don't know.
You're in. You're in.
All right, if I knock myself out again, hold me a spot. I'm trying to X out to where I can see everybody.
No, that's
Okay,
all
there
right.
we go. There we go.
Traveling Fool said he's going to start going to the grocery store and make videos of hitting on women. I'll call it walk and stalk.
Walking and stalking.
Good luck with that, Traveling Fools. I hope you can outrun a police radio.
Now, how dare he try and steal the title of Jeff Webster's upcoming video?
Oh, shots fired.
Shots fired. Let me give Salita his update real quick.
Yeah, thank you.
On what?
I know he asked, so I think the question was, what's going on with me?
Yeah.
Well, basically, I don't want to say I'm fine because I'm not fine. I've got about 7 different things wrong with me, one of which, the most serious of which, is a blood disorder. I've got a bacterial infection in my blood. They still haven't been able to figure out where it came from or how to get rid of it.
BVD.
Yeah.
When you said that you bleed orange, I think you took it to an unhealthy level, sir.
Somebody did. I don't know. But that's what that's all about. Bacterial infection. I had to have a stent put in my liver, which I didn't even know you could do that. If anybody, I'm sure there may be somebody out there that don't know what I'm talking about. You can get stents put in your heart. It's like a little balloon that blows up, and that's what's in my liver now. I didn't know it, but I had a really bad liver disorder. What else? Shit.
Make sure you stay on the sidewalk, Lou.
But
Yeah.
thank you to the hospital. Hey, Keith, thank you for the hospital staff, man, for those who have helped you get to this point. Thank you very much for all of them.
Oh, I bought them all pizza the other night, man.
Good.
It was $90, and it was well worth it because this place here has been great.
Good. You just
So
keep it rolling, man.
So basically, in layman's terms, for all of us idiots, DVD's slowly trying to pull that one foot back out of the grave.
Yeah. I think I've got it like on the edge, maybe. But joking aside, man, I'm one bad decision away from being right back in an ICU.
Yeah. Look, I can only speak for myself, and I only will because I do see the jokes that are kind of commented under it, and you guys crack jokes to make a good time, I guess, to lessen the blow. But I don't find anything funny about him being in his situation, man. I've known him since 2009, and met him twice.
That's all right, David.
So for me personally, I don't find any joking between this and football. It's about a man's life, man, and a good friend. So that's just me personally.
Oh, I appreciate that, but it's all right, bro. People are gonna make jokes, and
not for me.
Most everyone knows the difference. Most everyone knows the difference. So
No, I don't think that was directed at me, was it?
It's just in general. It's just everybody who makes jokes of his situation. Look, Keith makes jokes of his own situation, but I just don't do it because it's serious.
No, I think that was directed at me.
Sir, if it was directed at you, I would have told you.
Oh, well, who the hell was it directed at?
Again, you're speaking for me. I'm telling you. It's everybody that I see.
Okay.
In general, it's not just you, sir. So, I mean, if the shoe fits, wear it. But it's not just you. Don't take all the credit.
If the foo shits, wear it.
Well,
I say
mean,
true fit, wear it.
I'm not trying to make fun of the man's situation. I
I
hope
hope
it's not
not,
taken
man.
that way.
I hope not.
I don't think that I would
And let
say
me
the other
clear
things I
something.
say about.
I want to clear
Because I've
something up too.
known Keys longer than most of y'all.
Hold up, David.
That's true.
I want to clear something up too. In my video the other day, the first thing I talked about was Lou and his comment in his video about me. You know, him saying that the best thing that ever happened to BBD was, I forget how he worded it, but basically it was the best thing that ever happened to BBD was him going to the hospital. And I brought it up because I know some people are going to take that out of context. That's just human nature. It's human nature, you know. But if you go back and watch the video, I know he was talking to and about Chess Hall. And I've talked to Chess about this, and, you know, Chess knows what's up. He knows Lou was taking a shot at him. It's no secret. Those two are into it right now. And he could have worded it different so people wouldn't have misunderstood it, but I knew what he meant. I just wanted to bring up the point.
You're the only one that misunderstood it.
When you say stuff like that, people are gonna misunderstand it.
You're the only one that misunderstood it.
That's I'm the only one that misunderstood it.
Yeah, you, Cran, just the usual suspects, but it was clear as day what I said in the video. So,
well, I mean,
I said.
I know what you said, and I didn't
misunderstand
it.
No, you don't know what I said because you spent 10 minutes telling everybody something I didn't say.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
So you don't know what I said, obviously.
Yeah, I know exactly what you said.
What I said was, the best thing about BVD getting hospitalized is that it ended all those late night streams. So now Allison doesn't have to sit around watching Chess Hall wave his wee-wee around at 3 a.m.
Right. And my
had
point
nothing to do with you. It wasn't about you at all.
My point
You're
was,
the one.
BVD
is the only person that has said. BVD is the only person that has said getting hospitalized is the best thing that's ever happened to BVD. BVD said that, not Lou.
Okay.
BVD said that.
Okay.
BVD said getting hospitalized saved my life. It's the best thing that happened to me. That's what you said. You said that, not me.
That's right. It was me. It was all me.
All right, let's not.
You said it several times.
Let's not have a war here, shall we?
I didn't bring it up.
No. No.
You made a 15-minute video where you told everybody I said something I didn't say.
Now, I made a 6-minute video and I talked for about 3 or 4 minutes about it. And I even explained in that video several times what you meant and that people misunderstand shit.
Well, instead of trying to tell people what I meant, you should have just told them what I said.
Oh, Christ.
But you didn't.
Okay, well, that's cleared up now. So let's just.
Yeah, that's cleared up.
And then you wanted to make a bet on the Georgia-Tennessee game. I don't want to make a bet on that game with you because when I win the bet, I don't feel comfortable taking money from somebody that's that has a GoFundMe for medical bills.
Well, to be fair, he didn't set it up.
Well, there's other things you can bet on, not just money. But
well, no, he wanted to bet money.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. I don't bet money on games anyway, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wanted to bet like $5 or $20. You know.
Gentleman's bet.
Yeah.
Hey, Vic, I see you in the back there. I'll get you in. Hang on just a minute. I got a bet with Vic on the Missouri game. I was feeling pretty good about that bet until about a month ago. Now I don't feel so good about that bet.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Well, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something right now, and I'll say it to everybody. I don't give a care what anybody thinks. I've always joked with you. I'm always gonna joke with you. And if you've got something that you don't appreciate that I've said, I trust 100% that you'll tell me. But I think based off of the conversations me and you have had offline, that you know any ribbon that I give you is in good fun. I'm not saying I've ever been in your situation, but I can tell you being surrounded by all the serious stuff you have to deal with on a daily basis sucks. And to have somebody come in and inject a little bit of humor always helps, in my opinion. So there's that.
Who are you talking to now, Brett?
I was talking that me and you have had conversations offline where we
Oh,
we
yeah.
cut up and joke back and forth, and I'm always going to
Yeah, I
joke
got
with
no
you regardless
problem.
of your
I got
situation.
I got no problem with anything you said, and if I did, I'd tell you. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Grim Reaper Shadow, if you want to bring that up to you know, I you know what you typed is it makes sense, but you know, I'm not the person that can address that point. That's either going to be BBD or Lou's or Chess are going to address that point, and none of that was directed at me, so I can't speak to it.
Man, here's what I say. We got the MVP in here now, and the
MBS,
the conspiracy theorist, Illuminati expert, Mr. Michael Vick.
Yeah, you mean the Luke expert.
There you go.
And the MGTOW expert too.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Well, no, I'm not a MGTOW expert. That's what you are, Saleen.
Yeah, that's me. I'm 100% MGTOW. I was red pilled a long time ago. Leroy Jenkins, no, your comments are not getting deleted. Nobody has deleted any of your comments. And I can see your comment, which means you're not blocked. So I don't know.
Sometimes comments just aren't worth responding to. It's not that people don't see them. It's just that they're not trolly enough to elicit a response.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the first comment I've seen in the chat from Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling back through. I don't see a thing from him until right now. So respond or not, doesn't matter.
And I'm starting to think something's up because Vic brings up the furries last week, and then all of a sudden I go to this Japanese festival Sunday, and there's a group of like 4 or 5 of them running around this place.
That's disturbing.
It's okay. It's okay to admit you were looking for him, Slim.
No, and I wasn't even at this festival, by my own doing. I was told I was going.
Where was this festival, sir?
There was a Japanese festival at the Botanical Gardens in Memphis. My wife karate class was putting on a couple demonstrations.
Memphis has a population of furries.
Apparently.
Oh boy. That's disturbing. Yeah.
Finally, something Florida man can relate to.
Yeah.
I've never been to a Japanese festival, but for lunch today, I did go to the Kung Fu Crab House.
What the hell is that?
Right, yeah, is that where they make you pay extra for shrimp with no heads?
Yeah, you have to pay extra if you don't want head.
Well, I guess you have to pay for them to cut the head off.
I don't know. It's I didn't even ask. I didn't want to know. I just ordered tilapia and let it be.
I guess it's $2 for them to cut the heads off the shrimps.
I didn't even go in the back room, so I don't know what the no head is about.
I can't eat tilapia anymore. Ever since I've seen how those fish eat, I just can't eat that shit anymore.
No.
How they what?
Yeah.
How they eat.
Yeah.
Tilapias are like bottom feeders.
Yeah,
they're garbage fish. I got to go ahead and jump off.
I guess you're not going to eat carp anytime soon either, are you?
Yeah, carp.
I've never been a carp fan myself. They taste fun.
People eat catfish all the time, and they're bottom feeders.
I like catfish, but I don't like tilapia.
I haven't had good catfish in a long time, but tilapia just doesn't taste right to me.
Right, me neither.
Yeah.
Brad, did you say you were heading out?
Yeah, I gotta jump off. I appreciate you guys letting me on. Good luck, BBD. You got my number.
Appreciate it, Brett. Appreciate it a lot, bro.
Thanks for being here, Brett. I appreciate it. Anytime you can be here on my channel.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Megan.
See you for
just
breakfast.
let's just focus on getting BVD out of where he's at and into his new place. We'll go from there.
Damn
All right, we'll
right.
catch you guys later. Have a good day, guys.
See you.
Later.
And we got BA.
But did you enjoy it, Lou? Is the question.
Oh, BA.
The voice of sanity in Augusta.
No.
I don't know about that.
Well, you know, more sane than most people.
So, for the record, I did not know that the name of this restaurant was called what it was called. I have eaten there before with my mother and my sister, and I suggested it to Lou for lunch, just knowing that I enjoyed. It's called Kung Fu Seafood House.
Oh, okay. And Lou is not walking on the sidewalk.
Yeah, Uncle Lou is running away.
Lou is walking in the street. Okay. Are we going to get to see Lou attacked by a dog?
Yeah. Yeah. Are we gonna get to see Lou attacked by a gator? Yeah.
Ain't no gators in Augusta.
Yeah, because Saleen got attacked.
You sure about that, Saleen?
There are gators in Augusta. What are you talking about?
That's what I was
That was
thinking. Yeah.
Ironic.
Really? Alligators
Yes.
in Augusta? I did
Yes.
not know that.
Dude,
I
they found a gator here last summer. I mean, I'm sure it was a pet some dumbass released, but
Now, in my neighborhood, we got 3 alligators that live here. So that's fun.
3
That's
alligators.
why I don't go walking until the sun comes up. So at least I get to see them before they kill me. But
I would like to take Archie somewhere where there's alligators. I'd like to see him fuck an alligator up.
well,
They have,
you can go to Lake Alice on the UF campus.
Yeah, they have alligators here, but they're actually.
Where you at, Vic?
What? I'm just in
Where?
I'm in my room
No, I mean where? What state?
in Athens. Yeah, they have alligators.
Oh, Athens.
They-
Wait a minute. Did you say Athens?
Yeah,
Oh,
nature center.
Hey, BVD, your video froze up.
Yeah, so they got alligators there. So.
Your sound's fine, but the video froze up. Now, Rick Sanchez, what am I going to do with you? Well, Prophet's here. I haven't seen Prophet in a long time. But I've seen people in here that I haven't seen in a long time. Bench bar, yes. Lou is the one who's walking around aimlessly on camera.
Yes, that's right. We've already seen a dog.
Yes, the dog fucked the gator. Yes, all
I've already seen a dog fuck a gator.
Hey, you know what you could do with that shirt that's got a hole in the sleeve, in the sleeve. You could just, rip the sleeves off and make it a muscle shirt, Saleen.
Yeah, or you.
I was thinking about doing that. Well, I'm thinking about cutting the sleeves off at the elbow anyway. But.
Or you can just keep it and leave the hole in the sleeve.
Yes, it could be a story to tell your grandchildren.
It's too bad that the hole isn't on the left sleeve because it's right where a watch would be. And I could just wear a watch underneath and, poke the watch face through the hole.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
But it's on the wrong sleeve. It's on my right arm instead of my left arm. So, damn dog couldn't even get that right.
I don't think you guys heard me before I dropped my phone earlier and knocked myself offline. What's the first thing I should do when I get home tomorrow? Besides, take a real shower.
Turn on your computer, make sure it still works. I don't know.
Yeah, I could do that, I guess.
Oh, look. I see myself with a really tall head on loose screen. Hello, how are you? Lou, that's kind of disturbing. Can you move
Yeah,
on?
that's a little creepy. That reminds me of one of those funhouse mirrors.
What's the first thing? God, if I was in the hospital that long or a medical facility that long eating hospital food, the first thing I'd want to do is get some real food.
Yes.
Good idea. Yeah.
Did you get some real what food?
Food.
Get some real food, yes, because that hospital food is no bueno.
On hospital food.
Oh, I've been ordering out some, but it's just this normal shit pizza, I had Jersey Mike's last night. That was great.
Oh, I love Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, upgrade to something classy like some gas station.
Like what?
No, then you'll definitely end up back in the hospital. He said gas station sushi. No, you'll definitely end up back in the hospital.
Oh, don't do that.
No.
First of all, I doubt Greenville has gas station sushi anyway.
If they do, it's probably very, very questionable.
Yeah, I'd bet money on it.
I'll tell you something.
Which helmet is that? I don't recognize it.
I'll tell you something that's not sketch at all is a salad sandwich out of a vending machine in the bathroom of a truck stop.
Okay.
It's what?
I said something that's not sketch at all is a egg salad sandwich out of a truck stop bathroom vending machine.
Oh yeah.
No.
Hang on a second. Profit.
Don't eat the egg.
For the record, I've never banned you over anything. You've never been banned on this channel. Okay, so just for the record, you've never been banned on my channel. Spread as much truth as you think we can handle. Just don't be nasty about it. That's all.
Wow, what is going on today?
What do you mean?
I don't know. People just all up in their feels today.
I don't know. That cat's name is Monkey, right?
Yes, the cat's name is Monkey.
Okay, it was just checking. Hey guys, don't forget to click the thumbs up button for me. It does help the channel. I'd like to get it over 20 today. That would be nice. I got 27 people in it. I'm sure a few people can, help me out. Appreciate it.
27 people what now?
27 people are on the stream. I want to see if I can get the thumbs up over.
The thumbs up over 20.
And the GoFundMe for you is still at 465, but at least we got you where you needed to be. So there you go. And I'll keep promoting it if you want me to.
Well, that's up to you. Got till 11 o'clock. Where the hell is the thumbs up button? I don't even see one on the damn.
Are you on an iPhone?
Well, no, you can't.
Or a phone.
Well, you can't hit the thumbs up while you're in StreamYard.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's came in directly from StreamYard. So hey, I just got 3 more, so I'm at 21. So thank you guys, appreciate it.
I'll give you another one when I get out of here. I'm gonna hop out of here, Saleen. It is 4 o'clock.
Sure.
Oh, it's 10 after 4.
You got something to do?
Yeah, I got to go up to my room and get my meds.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I appreciate you being here and giving everyone a treat by seeing you and know that you're still with us.
Yeah, a treat.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was a treat.
It was special, BBD. I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Well, if
and
Mike Vick says so, then by God, it's true.
Yeah, if Mike Vick says it was a treat, then by God, it is a treat. So.
That's exactly.
I mean, look at that face. Would Mike Vick lie to you?
Yeah, would I lie to you?
It's such an
Yeah,
angelic face.
Are those new glasses?
Yeah,
I thought so.
I
Nice.
got like 2 months ago. So
Oh, okay. Well, that's almost as long as I've been gone. That's a month short.
well, I don't know. I think you might have seen me wearing them before, but
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I think
maybe if I've been on here, you
you
know.
you did a stream after you came home.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got you.
Yeah,
Prophet wants to know if we can get BVD back on the morning show. I mean, that's a question for BVD and for Lou, not for me. But
No, that's a question for God.
oh, okay. Well, okay, above my pay grade.
Huh?
I think that's above everybody's pay grade.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not interested, and I'm pretty sure neither is he. Which is fine. I mean, he's doing just fine without me, and hopefully, when I get back to doing this, I can do fine. We'll just have to see now, won't we?
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Well, just take it one step at a time. You know, don't try to take on too much. Right. Don't try and take on too much at one time. So
Yeah.
you need to concentrate on your health and getting better before you dive into other things. So
Yeah, this has changed my perspective on a lot of things, YouTube included.
I hope so. Yeah, absolutely. I hope so.
So we'll go from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys have a good one. Great talking to everybody. Thanks to everyone who helped out. Love you guys, and I will see you soon.
All right. Stay in touch there, big man.
Yep, you guys be good, all right? Mike, keep these people in line.
okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Mike doesn't owe me.
Yeah. No.
Mike ain't the boss of me on my own channel.
What?
All right, I got one spot open. If anybody wants it, jump on.
Mike Vick trying to keep people in line. I swear, some folks just never learn. You can't ice skate uphill.
He told me to keep y'all in line. So
Well, I mean, I guess if people get out of line, he can just run them over with his wheelchair. So, I mean, apparently he can with that thing. What does it go like 15 miles an hour?
I don't know.
You got a license plate on that thing?
He could probably double it if he hooks up a 24-volt battery.
I'm pretty sure he probably could. So, I mean, I know Lou and I saw him whip that thing around like it was nothing. Like, I mean, it was just a little piece of tinfoil. He was whipping that thing around.
My bad.
I think we ought to hook him up with a Briggs and Stratton engine and a 20 shot of nitrous.
Yeah, I think my batteries are already 24 volts. So
Jess Hall is in the chat. Good to see you.
I have a 24-volt battery charger, so I guess that means I have a 24.
Can we not mention Unk's name on my channel, please? Yeah. I feel like I need to take a shower when that happens. So
yes,
let's just leave that man's name off my channel. That would be kind.
Named in this comment section.
Vic, did we talk about that before? I don't know if maybe Lou had asked you at one point in time, but I mean, does your chair need to be charged?
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Where you plug it in overnight?
Yeah. So it's basically like a battery operated car, right? You got to plug it in at night.
So hey, there you go. You just swap him out with a Tesla motor. He'll do 0 to 60.
Yeah.
3/10 of a second.
Oh, there you go. Let's put a Tesla a dual motor. You know, they have the dual motor Teslas.
Yeah.
Vic needs a dual motor chair.
Vic, have you ever been stranded like in the middle of Walmart and you had to be carried out because your chair died?
No.
That's a great question.
No, I've never had that happen. But yeah.
What would you do if something like that happened, though?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Well,
flag somebody down and say, "Hey, I need help."
Have a
Can you charge my battery?
there does have a push mode. Yeah, so
Oh, it does?
put it in neutral. You can like disable the motors and then just push it. So.
Yeah, but I would think that would be like heavy to do that in a chair like that. Like do it in manual mode.
That's kind of heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of heavy. Yeah.
I remember when I had my broken ankle and I couldn't, crutching around a grocery store or Walmart was not really a thing. And I had one of their electric carts in a Publix, and the damn thing died on me about halfway through my shopping trip.
Right, but I thought those shopping carts are always taken by fat people, though.
No, now Vic says something about that chair being heavy. A month ago, he was letting everybody try and figure out how they're going to get it up a couple flights of stairs.
And
yeah, that was not happening. Not happening.
yeah, that was.
I mean, we've seen those stairs in Lou's videos. I think they might have been too narrow.
I've seen.
Yes, they're very narrow and steep too.
I mean, getting Vic up there wouldn't have been a problem. Jesse could have just slung him over his shoulder and been done with it.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
absolutely. But the chair, the chair would have been definitely an issue. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, no elevators, I guess. Yeah, those look like very narrow stairs. I'd hate to think what would happen if there was like a fire and everyone's trying to get down those stairs at the same time. That could be ugly.
You just got to leave the building in an orderly fashion, I guess.
I think I'm going to organize a protest about Lou's building not having an elevator.
Yes, me too. Yeah.
Good luck with that.
I bet moving him in was a bitch with all that furniture having to go up those stairs.
I would know.
Yeah, we need to get an elevator for Lou's apartment. Yeah.
Hey Lou, what was that helmet you were holding up earlier? The white one with the blue tiger.
Huh?
You were holding a helmet about 10 minutes
That's Georgia
ago.
State.
That's Georgia State?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, he's not going to be very talkative today. What has Georgia State got to do with anything this
No,
week?
it's a Georgia State mini helmet. What do you mean?
Right, but what has that got to do with anything coming up? And then he's holding that helmet specifically. Usually that means something.
Well, nothing. I mean,
was it the fact that Georgia State almost beat Auburn or something? I'm just trying to figure shit out. That's all,
Haven't you learned that you can't figure things out with him? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm stubborn.
He marches to the beat of his own drum.
Yes, I know that part. But every once in a while, I stubbornly try and figure the man out.
Right.
I mean, I know it's a fool's errand and so on and so forth. But
yeah, I mean, seriously though, I mean, just the nerve of some people trying to figure shit out around here.
Right?
Well, remember, this is a show about nothing in particular. So, we just look for topics to talk about and trying to figure out what's going on in that mind. It's a source of a conversation, perhaps.
Maybe he checked his P.O. box and that came in to his P.O. box.
One just
I don't disagree that that's a source of conversation, but people usually charge about $300 an hour for that kind of conversation.
Facts.
Are you saying that Lou is, shall we say, slightly touched?
I'm making no inferences whatsoever, and how dare you insinuate such?
His little caboose has rounded the bend. Anyway.
I damn sure wasn't talking about Lou's caboose. I can promise you that.
No, I certainly wouldn't talk about his caboose. So.
Sure you weren't, Slim. Sure you weren't.
We know.
Nope.
Well, Battle Angel can comment about that better than any of us can. So,
Choo choo.
Oh.
Look back at it or no?
Pardon?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to decide. Maybe you guys can help me with this. I've got a poll on my first poll I ever did on my channel. The Florida game and the Harvard game are at the same time on Saturday, noon. Which one do I live stream?
I guess live stream.
I'm leaning towards the Harvard game because it actually means something.
I'm leaning towards I'm actually kind of disappointed in you because
Me?
you've been on firing Todd Grantham for months and months and months, and yet
Yeah.
you come on here today, your first live show since it happened. No ban, no pomp circumstance, no nothing.
That was,
I'm not,
I did talk about it for a few minutes before you were on here. You can watch it later. I mean, what do you want me to do? Cartwheels? I can't get my fat ass to do a cartwheel.
I mean,
I vote you
sing,
do the
I can't
Harvard game.
dance. Huh?
So if Todd Grantham is already fired, why are you still wearing the Fire Grantham shirt?
I was wearing it as part of the celebration. I mean,
So are you gonna get a hashtag Fire Mullen shirt?
Yes. It's already on order. It should be here. Yeah, she's waiting for the shirt to come in. Of course, it's coming from, the supply chain that's been screwed up. Supposed to be here this week. She'll put it together. Maybe I'll have it for the Missouri game. Maybe. I don't know. But yes, I am having a hashtag Fire Mullen shirt made.
Well, here's the problem though, and I don't know if this can be corrected. I'm thinking that it can't. You should stream the Harvard game.
I agree.
There's the primary reason anybody watches someone live stream a game of their favorite team is to see that person's reaction when they lose, and you rage quit in the third quarter, and that's unacceptable. You made people watch 2.5 quarters of you just so you could rage quit before your team lost. So I, for one, won't be watching any more SaleenDriver Florida game live streams, but I will watch SaleenDriver Harvard live streams.
Right.
Okay, that's a fair point, except that
we won't watch.
Go ahead, Vic.
Yeah, I probably won't watch it. But
no,
I mean, you rage quit.
Now,
It reminded me of the sweet potato pie stream.
yes, because
you're not wrong.
But
I will say I wasn't raging when I shut the stream down. I just said,
that's the problem.
In my mind, it's useless to watch this game any further. It was 40-10. It was obvious this team couldn't come back from a 20-10 deficit, so I quit the game.
You robbed the viewers of their primary purpose for tuning in. You didn't even stream the end of the game. I mean, I feel cheated.
He's got
I'm sorry,
a point.
Lou. No. I am sincerely sorry, Lou, that I cheated you of a quarter, a quarter and a half. No, not even a quarter and a half, but a full quarter of watching Florida flounder around on TV and me talking about it. So
I mean, he was a little perturbed. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't miss any of watching Florida flounder around. None. I watched it all.
You didn't but you do this for a living. I don't.
Because you've got TVs. So.
But what I did miss was watching you watch Florida flounder around in the fourth quarter, and that's not right.
Now wait a minute. So let me ask you a question. So you've got on, if I remember your setup right, you've got those TVs up above your computer, and you've got a dual screen computer. So basically 5 screens right in front of you all the time.
Yes.
And you're telling me that you had my live stream on one of those screens?
No, I watched it. I watched it later. I wanted to see the reaction. Not everybody watches a live stream when it's live.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
there were a lot of people streaming that night, so it was hard just find.
We sat down on the couch that night. We went to the SaleenDriver Florida stream, and I scrolled to the end to see your reaction when Florida lost. And much to my chagrin, the stream ended in the third quarter.
Saleen, I feel like you're trying to deflect away from Lou's point, and as much as it pains me to admit, he's got a valid point, and this one's not sticking out in front of him.
No.
I just want you to. All I want is for you to admit your wrongdoing and apologize. That's it.
Okay. Because you do have a point. I didn't consider that. In my defense, I didn't consider this when I shut the stream down. And you have a point. And I will apologize to you, to Battle Angel, if she was watching with you, and to anyone else who came into that stream after the fact to watch me, to watch the whole game and my reaction to the whole game. If you felt cheated, I apologize for that. I just couldn't take it anymore. So without thinking about the consequences of my actions, I shut the stream down.
Now, are you willing to commit here and now to stream the entire Florida State game, no matter what, come hell or high water?
Okay, what day is that? That's the 27th?
That's the Sunday after Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I will give you another chance.
You heard it here first, guys.
Okay. No, I'll go further. Given what Lou has pointed out, which is, again, something I didn't consider when I did it, because sometimes I do things without thinking.
No.
Not you, Saleen, never.
Sometimes I say things and I do things without thinking. I know it's a shock considering how learned and how educated and how sophisticated I am that I do these things without thinking. But I will commit here and now that I will never do that again. If I live stream a Florida game, I will live stream from beginning to end. I will not shut a stream down prematurely, with one exception: family emergency.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
And considering the health of my father, every day is, you think about that.
Right.
But that's another subject. He's fine. Today he's fine.
Yeah.
But I will not do it again. My right hand, it is my right hand. It looks left-handed. My right hand to God.
Boy Scouts honor.
Yeah, I was a Boy Scout, actually. Scouts
there you
honor.
Go. Scouts honor.
I won't do it again.
Scouts honor. Yeah, I did a stream on Saturday. So yeah, I don't know if any of y'all saw it, but.
Now, Saleen, to answer your earlier question, no, I didn't expect you to come out and do cartwheels, but I was at least expecting a disco ball and a little Saturday Night Fever action.
Hang on a minute.
Some balloons, some confetti, right?
Okay.
Expect you to
hang on. I'm killing off somebody here.
Killing somebody off.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you, Pizza Woman, for being vigilant on that one. He's done. Yeah. I'm sorry. What were you saying? Oh, you wanted Saturday Night Fever? Yeah. Okay. Here. There you go. All right. I am very I am very happy. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, very happy that something that I've been calling for over 2 years, but in an insistent manner since the Texas A&M game last year, finally came to pass. In my opinion, it was a year too late. It was a costly mistake not to get rid of him at the end of last year. I think it was sort of considering the fact that his contract was going to end this year anyway, I think it was sort of like, in a way, I feel like it was a sop to the fans to fire him with only 3 games left, considering you should have fired him a long time ago, and he probably wasn't going to get his contract renewed. But you know what? He's gone, and I am very happy about that. Now, as far as the offensive line coach, honestly, I don't know a lot about him. I really don't. Our offensive line hasn't looked good for at least 3 or 4 years. I don't know if that's all his fault, but it is a good chunk of it is his fault. So yeah, I'm glad that we're starting to move the staff around a little bit, but you know what? And I'll say this, I'll say this on the record too. Before the beginning of the year, I should say, Lou made a video about Mullen, and it wasn't really a trash talk video. In fact, I would say it was not a trash talk video. It was just speaking. And he said that Mullen wasn't going to be. It didn't really want to be doing this anymore. And you remember what you said, Lou. And I didn't agree with it. I thought it was off base, and I didn't really see it. And as this year has progressed onward, I begin to see, I see what he saw.
Right. So you begin to accept it. Okay.
No, not accept. It's the wrong word. I mean, you could say that, but it wasn't so much I accepted what Lou said, but I began to see what he saw before the year started. I saw after the LSU game. So,
What's the 5 stages? Denial, anger, depression, acceptance. Where are you at right now?
Death. I've accepted the fact that Mullen doesn't look like he wants to be doing this anymore, and that he needs to go.
That's right.
I got to admit this, Blaine. I took your word on it that Todd Grantham was the problem with the defense. But then Lou was nice enough to point out that you did have the 5th best defense in the SEC, which is not as terrible as you make it out to be. So it really makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if Todd Grantham was really the problem.
I mean, Florida doesn't play like they had the 5th best defense in the SEC. They really don't, especially not lately. I mean, that may be at one time they had the 5th best defense in the SEC. Maybe that was before their current losing streak, where they actually had 600 odd yards rushing put on them by 2 teams. One of who was starting their 3rd string quarterback. I mean, Florida's got to be down to the bottom in defense now.
Well, no, but here's the thing. When you say somebody has the 5th best or the 2nd best, what does that mean? Am I talking about total yards? Am I talking about points given up per game? Am I talking about yards per play? Florida did have a bad defense, but I think it's total yards. Statistically, they were 5th or something. I was really doing that not to troll, because it's a true stat, but to point out the fact that they're 5th in the SEC in total defense, but 113th out of 130 in offensive turnovers. And Todd Grantham doesn't have anything to do with offensive turnovers, but Dan Mullen does.
No, that's fair statement. That's fair statement.
And I just had to deal with the same thing, with a very similar situation, dealing with Tampa. I mean, everybody talked about how trash their defense was, but you look at the fact that Jameis Winston had 35 turnovers. Yeah. It makes your defense look a lot worse than what it really is.
But you can even look at Georgia as an example. Like technically, by that same stat that I used for Florida, Georgia would have the second best defense in the country behind Iowa. Now, does anybody really think Iowa's defense is better than UGA's? No, Iowa just gives up a few less yards per game. But so you can cherry pick certain stats to make things look a certain way. That's what I was doing in that video. After the LSU game, there was no way Todd Grantham was coming back next year. It was never going to happen. That was the last straw.
No, I agree with that. And I'll tell you this much: if Mullen loses at home to Florida State, he might as well sell his house.
Now, what to me, and I didn't talk much about this because at the time I've learned more about this since I made that video. The other guy they fired. Now he's been with Dan Mullen since 2001 at Bowling Green. They've been together for 20 years.
The offensive line coach.
Well, he is the offensive line coach, but he's also the co-offensive coordinator. Him and Mullen. That guy's the run game coordinator, and Mullen is the passing game coordinator. Guess who's first? Guess who's first in the SEC in rushing?
Oh, Florida.
Not Florida.
Florida.
Wow.
I need to get reading.
But again, that's a deceiving stat too, because guess who Florida's two leading rushers are?
The quarterbacks.
Both, yeah. Emory Jones 1 or 2, and Anthony Richardson 1 or with the other. You know, whichever one's first, the other one's second. So they fired the run game. But the point is, this is Mullen's last stand. If Mullen does come back next year, which will be Mullen's choice, I think. I don't think Florida's going to fire him unless you lose 2 of the next 3 games. I think you could even lose 1 more. If Mullen wants to come back, I think they'll let him come back next year. But you've fired your defensive coordinator. Basically, you fired your offensive coordinator in the run game guy. There's no one else to fire. So if something, and you got both your quarterbacks coming back next year, most of your offense coming back next year. So if you don't have a season next year, it's pretty close to what you had last year, then I think they will run Mullen off.
I can't really say that I find anything wrong with that analysis. I really can't.
The benefit, if they wanted to make a move on Mullen, they did give Mullen that extension, but every single assistant coach on Florida contract ends this season, every single one. So there wouldn't be any assistant buyouts. There would only be the Mullen buyout if they fire Mullen this year. If they bring Mullen back, they have to give new contracts to all his assistants. And then if they fire him, they're going to be paying those buyouts on top of the Mullen buyout. Whereas if they fire Mullen now, there are no buyouts for the assistants. Every one of the assistants, including Todd Grantham's contract, ended this year.
Well, you know what? At least Grantham ain't there.
Right.
And that, the next 3 games are they're going to be working under an interim DC. I don't know how much difference. I'm hoping it makes a difference in the fact that maybe the guys will want to play for this new guy. Maybe a little bit more than they want to pay for Lardass, but we'll see. I mean, they got a tune-up game this weekend, and then two more games that somewhat matter. I mean, well, the Florida State game always matters. I mean, you always said if Georgia was going to go 1-11, you'd want the one game to be South Carolina. Well,
yeah.
Florida goes 1-11. I want that game they win to be against Florida State.
Yeah, you want to beat Free Shoes, right?
Yeah, I always want to beat Free Shoes. Hey, this weekend, you only hear this one weekend a year. Go Canes. You will only hear that from me one weekend a year. Otherwise, I hate them.
Yes.
Yeah, so this weekend is my one weekend to become a Miami Hurricane fan.
Yeah.
And I will actually be watching that game.
I never know how much stock to put into these kinds of things. It happens from time to time. But a guy called into the call-in show last night who said that his best friend, like since elementary school or whatever, has a son who plays for Florida right now. He's not a starter, but he's on the 85-man scholarship roster. He didn't say who it was.
I lost.
And he said that the guy called him last week before the South Carolina game and said that his son had told him that the team has done quit, that they're not interested. And he was like, I'll be shocked if we beat South Carolina. And then
Wow.
the South Carolina game happened.
Hey, hang on 1 minute. Hey, Rick, pay attention. I know you're the number one super troll around here, and we all tolerate, the silliness. But that last comment by you, I don't even care if Tiger Baskins thinks that was funny. That's not funny, man. Don't do that again. My channel can survive without your BS. So don't do that one again. That's not cool.
Yes. Anyway, so why do you call?
Damn, Saleen, get him.
That was a tongue lashing.
That was, yeah.
I don't need that crap on my channel. I really don't. I don't care if it's. I don't think YouTube will kill me for that, but that's not what my channel's about, man.
Yeah. Why is Florida State get killed? Why are they free shoes?
Why we call them free shoes? Many years ago, there were all kinds of lovely little scandals about Florida State getting free stuff from I think it was Nike, gave them all gave the whole team free shoes. I mean, they just dumped a whole bunch of football, cleats and everything on the school, which is a clear violation. There's also been theft. I think one of their wide receivers, I think it was Warwick. Warwick raided a Dillard's and shoplifted.
Warwick Dunn.
No, it wasn't Warwick Dunn. Definitely
Peter.
not Warwick.
Peter Warwick. It was Peter Warwick.
Peter Warwick. He
Wide
went
receiver.
to a Dillard's like Sherman through Atlanta, and just stripped one of them out. And I remember one of the games we played against them right after that. Everyone brought Dillard's bags in the stadium or were waving him in the stadium. I thought it was just, things like that. I mean, and there were some scandals about some Florida State players going into Foot Locker and stuff like that and getting free shoes, just because they were Florida State players and so on and so forth. Then of course, the whole thing with old crab legs there and the crab leg theft and the rape charge and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and that's how they came.
I lost Lou now.
The criminal, right?
Yeah, criminals, free shoes, forced sex, et cetera, et cetera.
Saleen, not to piss on your parade,
What?
but the 08 Florida team, really?
What about the
Really?
08? If you're going to bring up Hernandez again, come on,
He ain't
man.
he was far from the only one on that team, and you know it.
I didn't say that Florida was a squeaky clean program. There's no such thing as a squeaky clean program. I'm just saying that this is the genesis of all the trash talk against Florida State. Free shoes, and I'm just reciting historical fact. I'm not saying that Florida, except please stop with the Hernandez stuff. The Hernandez stuff happened after he graduated or left Florida. But yeah, Florida is not a squeaky clean program. Hey, Cam Newton was on Florida when he got nailed by UPD for theft and got kicked out and ended up at a JUCO for a year until he ended up being bought by Auburn. And yes, I said it. He was bought by Auburn.
Now, to set your mind at ease this weekend, you'll be glad to hear I've hired a ringer.
Yeah.
I have. I've hired a ringer. I've been on and on and on with Florida State for years about getting Daniel Boone off that horse. Well, you'll be glad to know I've hired Nate the Great to run out midfield when Daniel Boone comes out there on that horse and knock him off the hammer.
Now, I would pay good money to see a return of White Tonto on Friday during the preview and prediction video.
Yes.
I'm hoping for a White Tonto sighting this week. Hint, hint, hint.
So you want me to do 2 superfan videos this week?
Oh, you were doing one already? I'm
Well,
sorry.
of course.
What's the other one gonna be?
I've only been teasing it for 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, you mean Colonel Mustard?
Ooh, Colonel Mustard. I didn't think of that. So General Voltard is the replacement is Colonel Mustard. Okay.
No, that's General Voltard's nephew.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I
That's
missed
why
a
they're-
few. I
that's
missed
why
a
they're-
few morning shows, so I've been a little bit on the poverty side of
Well, you see,
information.
that's why there's such a family resemblance between the two.
I see.
Yeah, they may look, act, and talk almost exactly the same.
Hey, Jesse's here. Jesse's here.
Raj.
I mean, what can you say? Colonel Mustard looks up to his uncle.
Okay. Oh well.
May even have some of the same habits as his uncle.
I'd be willing to bet that.
So Colonel Mustard's going to be a meth head too.
I guess you'll just have to tune in to see.
Yes, I will. Hey Jerry, how you doing, man? But I mean, I understand.
Well, if that's not motivation for you to tune in, then I don't know what is. So
it is motivation to tune in, absolutely. But I mean, it's a shame that I won't get to see White Tonto do a shtick on the Florida State Miami game. But I understand doing a super fan video is a lot of work. And
Well, maybe we still have the Florida State game coming up.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point. But I have a feeling
Maybe we
that
can see Natty Back Steve versus White Tonto.
Oh God.
Natty Back Steve.
Couldn't we dress Battle Angel up as Natty Back Steve?
Not gonna happen. Sorry. Sorry.
Because I bet Battle Angel would look very interesting in jorts.
She does have a costume, although I've yet to see her in it.
Yes, I do have a costume.
What kind of costume?
Oh, it's nothing that warrants any kind of like attention. So
French maid?
no.
Korean maid.
Is there such a thing as a Korean maid? I don't know.
I don't know.
You could invent one.
Yeah, you could come up with one and you could market it.
You're probably right. You're probably right. Probably right. I'm making notes of all this just so y'all know, okay?
Okay. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you, did you and TK come up with a name for your show? Or should I call it Shoe?
Yes, we did. Yeah, because I know you weren't able to listen last Sunday. We came up with the title Football and Chick Chat.
Chick Chat.
Yes. Yes.
I like that. That works. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. We're excited.
We got a name, so.
Yes, we got a name.
I muted myself.
Did it get the Lou's sanction of approval?
It did. So I think that was a little bit of a good thing on both of our ends, getting the Uncle Lou stamp of approval.
Now Rick Sanchez says Korea doesn't have maids; they have Squid Games.
I mean, I guess he's not lying in a sense.
Yeah. Now, Lou, you've got poverty on your thing. I thought if you're talking about Florida, I thought we agreed that poverty was for Alabama, and
it is.
You were going to use destitute for Florida.
Yeah, poverty's first to Alabama.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I mean, they rushed for 6 yards last week. 6.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, on 26 carries.
How does that happen?
Now, college football takes away sack yardage from your total rushing yards, which is dumb. The NFL doesn't do that. But even if you add back in all of Bryce Young's sack yardage, they still only rushed for 35 yards on 26 carries.
Now, who are they playing again?
The corn dog.
LSU has a good rush defense, or is Alabama just didn't show up that day?
Well, Alabama showed up. They're just not that good.
Yeah.
Well, Florida rushed for a ton of yards against LSU.
I know, exactly.
Florida also almost beat Alabama.
Yeah,
we're talking about 3 teams here that aren't any good: Florida, Alabama, and LSU.
Well, we'll find out how good or bad Alabama is in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
They got to beat Auburn.
When's the SEC championship game? The 4th?
They got to beat Arkansas and Auburn first.
Well, I have a feeling somehow they'll eke that out. But when is the SEC game? On the 4th?
First Saturday, the weekend after Thanksgiving. I don't know what day of the week that is, but whatever Saturday that is.
Okay, so that'd be the 4th. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Should be a good game.
So I'm going to head out now. So.
You got stuff you got to do.
Yeah.
What is it? What do you got to do?
Yeah, I am a very busy and important person. So.
That's right. You tell him, Vic.
Vic is a very important and busy person. That's why I always appreciate when the most valuable slob shows up in my stream.
Yes.
So I had the champ and I had the MVS on the stream once again today. So,
man,
very cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for stopping by, Vic. I appreciate it.
Vic, Vic, do you want to give us any? Don't tell us, but do you want to give us a hint of what? We're doing on Lewanon or no? Or he's gone.
He's gone.
I guess that's a no.
Well, that is Lewanon tomorrow, isn't it? Isn't Lewanon tomorrow?
Yeah, I was seeing if you wanted to give us a hint about what it was about. I don't ever know until Thursday morning when right before I start the show.
What's that, Jesse?
Yeah, Raj, you beautiful motherfuckers.
Raj.
What's going on?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm celebrating this. I'm very happy about this.
It's long overdue, ain't it?
And it's a year overdue at least. But happy about that, but not as happy as I would be if it were, say, hashtag clean house. You know,
I'm happy for you that Todd Grantham's gone, but I don't think I'm too bold to speak for fans of every other team in America when I say Dan Mullen deserves an extension.
Facts. Go ahead and extend his ass another 2 or 3 years.
Nah, he ain't gonna get well. They already signed an extension. Why would we do it again?
Because
he deserves earned the first.
He deserves it.
He ain't earned it yet.
I especially want him there through 2024 and 25.
Well, there was a rumor. Well, this was before we absolutely tanked out, but there was a rumor that Florida and Miami were going to meet in the Gator Bowl. But that's probably not going to happen now.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, that can't happen because when the ACC,
what?
Stuck on that.
You broke up. We missed it.
I said, unfortunately, for any hopes of that game, when Miami wins the ACC in a few weeks, they're playing in a New Year's Six game. So, see y'all later.
Do you think Miami's going to win the ACC? I mean, they got a shot. I'm not saying that they aren't. I'm just saying. Well, wait a minute. Are they in the top of their division right now?
Not quite. Happen, but I have faith it's going to happen. Pitt's got to take a loss, which is very possible because they still got North Carolina and Virginia to play, and Virginia take a loss. In a perfect scenario, Pitt loses this week to North Carolina and then beats Virginia the week after that, and Miami can cruise right on into the ACC championship game.
Who would they end up playing?
I mean,
who have they played?
Who have they played?
At this point, it'll be Wake Forest, but I mean, you got a few teams that aren't out of it over there either. I mean, Clemson, if some people take some losses, isn't out of it.
Who would have thought at the beginning of this year that we would be talking about Wake Forest being in the ACC championship? I don't think anyone would have taken that bet.
No.
I'm just disappointed Lou didn't mention Natty Back Steve's older twin brother making an appearance down there with him.
The one that sounds like Ed Orgeron?
Yeah, go
Wait a minute. Are we equating Natty Back Steve with a Raging Cajun?
He sounded like.
Well, you know, Natty Back Steve's brother decided to come out about 4 weeks ago, and he didn't disappoint.
Oh, he did not disappoint.
Of course, he's about three times the size of fucking Natty Back, but you know.
and he did sound like he was some kin to Ed Orgeron.
Yeah. He's a mixed version. You know, he's a Florida man and LSU man at the same time. But I got the thing about Natty Back Raj is he's got a bigger gut than Orgeron.
Right.
That's the thing about it.
Hey, Watch 6'2". How you doing, man? Good to
I
see
heard
you.
Ronald McDonald wears Dan Mullen shoes. Is that true?
Facts. And twice on Sunday.
I heard that Dan Mullen wears Ronald.
And what's bad is when he
McDonald
gets done doing it on Sunday, he beats Megan with them. You want to smell these? Go and smell what's cooking.
Oh my God.
Why did Megan Mullen stop missing the players, Saleen?
No, he's got fries in them shoes. When he gets done, he said, "Look at all that grease in them shoes. Smell them fries, baby. Eat some of them."
You think it was because the entire sports world was laughing at her?
Probably.
Yeah.
He got that.
I mean, well, I want to know why Dan
salsa
concerns himself. I want to know why Dan Mullen concerns himself with recruiting at all when he's got Megan there to do it for him.
Oh yeah.
I guess
you suck everybody off and you bring them to. I'm not gonna say nothing. I might get.
Do you think Dan Mullen sits in the corner of the bedroom and watches while Megan Mullen, quote unquote, recruits these high school kids?
Oh yeah, you fucking kidding me?
Oh my God.
Hand the ball off, baby.
Cuck
Hand
level,
the ball
what
off.
million?
Yeah, stick it in that pot,
a
baby.
battle.
3rd and 2.
A battle angel. Would you do
Yes.
me a favor and go over to Lou's house and check that browser history on his computer?
Well, you remember I told you about the recruit party that they had where all the recruits were throwing that boar's head lunch meat at Megan trying to make it stick. Dan's the one that poured the mayonnaise on her.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure I want to do that, Saleen.
Battle, you're looking for references like Pornhub, X videos, X Hamster, Red Tubes, things like
Do I
that.
really want to go down that rabbit hole though?
Time the fuck out. How the fuck you know all these porn sites, Saleen?
Right.
Look at your face, you old fuck. How the fuck you know all these old fucking porn sites, dude?
I know, like he hit the names on them, all of them too. All of them.
3, 4. Yeah.
Like right down the list.
Off-site research.
Off-site research, huh? Yeah.
Research my ass. Let me see you fucking. Are you left-handed or right-handed? Squeeze your right hand and your left hand. Which one do this? That's the one you've been jacking off with. Yeah, look at that. Motherfuckers, look at that son of a bitch. He done named off 4 fucking porn sites like that. Snap.
Rick Sanchez, is my show still about nothing really in particular? Yes, it is.
We're gonna have to fucking worry about SaleenDriver. Do you ever seen that show Family Guy? He's a new Quagmire. He's gonna walk out with a big ass left arm and be like, "Yeah, guys, I gotta go back inside."
Giggity.
Giggity.
Giggity goo.
This is alarms me, Saleen. You just named off 4 of the top fucking porn sites on here. And you just
I know, they just like, they rolled off his,
They rolled off.
They rolled
they rolled off his tongue like it was nothing.
You see him look at his watch, BA? He's like, yeah.
Well, here, hey, Jesse, I got a question.
I gotta go.
Jesse, how do you know that's 4 of the top 5?
Yeah, that's a good question right there.
I'm out.
That's as good a question.
Hey, Slim, we got to do something when we in the stands, son. Right?
Not all of us are blessed with tolerant wives or compliant purple-headed girlfriends.
I can say with an honest face.
I love how you say compliance.
Some of us are not blessed with these things.
That's where I got coming from. Me and Ethan watched the movie, and I went out to the stand for about 45 minutes, right about an hour, and I said, well, shit, he's about it's about 4:30. I said, hell, I come in here for a little bit. I'm still in my got my camo pants and my shirt on. I said, fuck it, I'll come in here for a few minutes.
Yeah, compliance sounds like a word that would be used in a Jeff Webster situation. So
no, compliance is not in Jeff Webster's fucking vocabulary. It's called get in the fucking hole, or you know what I'm saying?
Or it gets the hose again.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hey, how about you put this rope around your neck and just go around the corner? I'm gonna tie it around a doorknob. That's what it is.
Y'all making fun of me because I'm smart.
No shit.
Rick, what are you trying to get at there, Mr. Sanchez? Where are you going with this? Just wondering. Lou is suspiciously quiet all of a sudden.
Oh.
He's probably Googling them damn websites. He's like, damn, what am I
missing? I rattled them off, and Jesse confirmed them. Well, yep. Both Jesse and I are in big trouble right now.
Like I said, man, when you're in the damn deer stand, you ain't got nothing to look at. You just say, fuck it, porn. What's on?
That's hilarious.
I'm doing.
I guess
I figured you named them off, so I said, "Fuck it, they must be the top 4." So
I guess it's a good thing Lou does not go hunting then, huh?
Yeah. Well, Uncle Lou calls it waiting.
Hey, let me tell you, my wife's gone hunting with me, and on a slow morning when you ain't got nothing coming out in the field, you got to find some way to occupy
yourself. Yeah, I found something to do. Yeah. Oh, I've been there.
And to stay warm too, right, Slim?
Well, it's plenty warm in September. It'll get a little warmer.
It gets a little warmer, don't it? Yeah. And then by then you don't feel like hunting no more. Or say waiting. You just fucking get down and go back to the house, right?
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, I had a good hour to kill before I came on here, and I said, fuck it. I said, I'm going to go out to the stand a little bit. And
I get some of my best sleep 30 foot up a tree.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit. God damn it. I came in at the right time there, didn't I?
You sure did. Perfect timing.
And then spiced it up a bit, didn't he?
But Lou's really getting into that research that he's doing.
Yeah, he is.
Sir,
you know how he is.
I'm a scientist.
I mean, he's committed to it. So, yeah.
Lou said I might have to do about 3 or 4 hours worth of research here to do my paperwork and get my copious notes for tomorrow for the morning show.
Hey, I've called them educational videos for years.
Yeah, exactly.
Educational. I've never heard that before.
So, BA, when you check his browser history later, you'll know that it was all done in the name of science.
In the name of science.
Yeah, so when he does something,
because he's a scientist and everything, right?
Well, when he makes you do some fucked up movement, puts your left leg around your right ear, and your 2 fingers in your throat, and all, you know where it's coming from.
Hey, what are you talking about? She's probably got the 50 Shades of Grey collector's edition on her nightstand.
Exactly.
She probably got the damn book memorized.
Oh, if you only knew.
50 Shades of
Yeah.
Grey. 50 Shades of Grey screwed up an entire generation of women.
Well, from the sounds of that, she's got the whole starter kit to go with it.
Oh, whoa. When did this turn around to be on me now, okay? So, hey, if you will remember, technically, Lou does have a red room.
You know what? Those damn face masks that you wear in the Korean parades and they do all this bullshit. He's got her going through the whole goddamn apartment with them goddamn dragon tails and fucking face masks and fucking Lou's behind her going, giddy, you know, all that bullshit. Lou's fucking got the goddamn black light thrown and shit. I guarantee you one thing, there ain't enough CSI fucking people to cover all the DNA in Lou's fucking apartment.
This is really making me start to wonder whose idea it was to cover furries on Luanon last week.
Exactly.
Not my idea. Not my idea.
You think she doth protest
I'm
too
not gonna
much.
bust him out. I'm just gonna whatever I saw was I'm gonna pull a blind eye. But I did see 3 TVs on stands ready to fucking be broken.
Now,
other than that, I didn't see nothing else, Lou. Okay. Whatever I saw in that fucking closet, I didn't see nothing.
To address your point though, Uber lady, if we didn't turn this conversation around on you at some point, that would be discrimination, and we cannot have that.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Jeff
I
Webster
can't.
Jeff Webster said 50 Shades of Grey was fake as fuck. He said of all the women he's ever abducted, not a single one of them liked getting punched or slapped around.
Is it called 50 Shades of Roll
Makes
Tide?
me wonder, is there a dungeon somewhere in that apartment complex?
I don't know. I'm sorry. My mind is just reeling right now.
Look,
I don't think so.
Inside that apartment complex, good fucking look, because it's already goddamn hard enough getting up his goddamn 3 fucking flights of goddamn stairs. If there's one below, I ain't fucking going. It's too goddamn far.
That's really got to make you wonder. Is there still some random chick locked up in a janitor's closet in a dorm room at University of Alabama?
Oh, you fucking better believe it. It's fucking Saban's fucking.
No, like Jeff just forgot that she was there and left her there.
Yeah, probably fucking so.
Oh, that poor woman. That poor woman.
Yeah, Jeff Webster's probably he'll probably think back about 10 years from now and go, God damn, I left that woman down there in 1976. Still got
You know what?
the
The entire live chat has gone silent.
They don't know what to say.
Jeff Webster watched 50 Shades of Grey and went, wait a minute. You mean there's women out there that like being tied up and needing a cooch? I've been kidnapping the wrong women.
Oh my God. Wow, Lou. Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh, I've been kidnapping the wrong fucking woman. God damn.
Oh my goodness.
Holy shit. Holy shit. So you're telling me there's a chance that women want to be tied up and strangled, and I've been bringing the fucking wrong goddamn one.
Pizza lady, do you like
names? I need names.
Damn, Lou.
And you would think that ponytail would attract those kind of women.
Hey,
I'm just gonna say a name, and it's Ed Kemper. Look it up. Look at Jeff Webster.
I mean, if you're talking about family resemblance, I think he's leaning more towards Ted Bundy myself.
No.
I think we shocked Pizza Woman into silence on this.
Yeah,
one.
because she got goddamn crane throat punched.
I was just asking her if she likes to be throat punched. I didn't know. I don't know.
I think she might have left the stream to go do her own research.
Yeah, exactly.
No, she's still in here.
God damn it. No shit. Anyway, fuck, man. Like I
Hey,
said,
when is the next time you guys are going to do another one of those late night Q&A streams from Waffle House? I got to make sure I catch one of those.
Hey, this is no lie, man. I got up that morning. I got shit faced the night before, and I seen the video. I came down here in my garage, and I made a little small video. I didn't post it or nothing. And I cooked like 3 or 4 pounds of bacon. And I said, you know what the best cure for a fucking hangover is? A cup of Joe, a Marlboro Light, bacon. And I looked up on the screen over here, and I put my phone, and I said, Uncle Lou and Battle Angel at Waffle House. I said, that's the best cure for a hangover on a goddamn Sunday morning. Yeah,
well, I mean, we can't tell you when we do these things because then that would ruin the fun of it.
Well, can't one of you call me or something and say, hey, wake your dumb ass up. We're going to do something funny.
Well, I mean, I don't have your number, so.
Now, PSA, you got to be careful with that Waffle House at certain times of the night. Because you go in there at 3 a.m. and get it smothered and covered, it's coming out scattered and splattered.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't go there that late. No, that was like 11 o'clock, I think.
Is it, hey Lou, is the Waffle House is like y'all where I'm at? Like it's only to go from like 9 p.m. to like 5, 6 a.m. It's to go only. You can't sit in and eat.
Some of them around here are that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are, but the one that's close to where he lives is not like. I mean, we frequented that one quite a few times actually. So
they love me up there.
Right. I like how you looked at that man and you said, "You feel me, son? I want that bacon burnt."
Yeah, that's how you do it, man.
I started laughing.
Did y'all notice too, like the guy in the background too? At one point in time, like he was dancing in the camera. The one guy in the background.
I mean, I was sitting here cooking fucking bacon on my Blackstone in the garage. I had a cup of coffee. I smoked a cigarette, and I was watching it, flipping it. Lou looked at that guy, and he says, "Listen here, you feel me? I want that bacon burnt, son." I laughed my ass off. I was like, "You feel me, son?"
Yeah, he even asked our waitress, our lovely waitress, about starting an OnlyFans account too. So she was all for it. She's like, well, if they're gonna pay the money, she's like, I don't see a problem with it.
Oh yeah, there's some thirsty people out there that'll pay.
No.
What the fuck you talking about, Jerry? Jesus Christ, man! I thought it was cool, man. Every time I come in here, I talk to you.
Well, for one thing, Jesse is actually wearing a shirt.
He is wearing a shirt. What is he talking about?
What's he talking about?
I think he's making a joke that he can't see your shirt because it's
because it's camouflage.
Oh, goddamn! Here.
You can't see me.
Goddamn! There's that better?
Yep.
Jesse, in other words, I think what he's saying is he wants you to take your shirt off.
No.
Oh, that is not what this channel is all about. I'm sorry. Everyone keep your fucking clothes on. Thank you very much.
I was like, God damn. I was like, motherfucker.
Even you, Battle Angel, keep your clothes on.
No.
You don't have to worry about that.
My camera's off. I don't have to do anything of the sort. Thank you very much.
That is true. That is true, Slim.
My bad, Jerry. I just caught the joke, man. Sorry about that. Of course, I could get a green screen and just have my head floating around and lay it on my side, spit and dip in a bottle.
Raj Light Doo-Doo?
Raj Light Doo-Doo.
Oh.
Who the hell said that?
Lou?
I think someone
did do. Raj Light did do.
Damn. The hell did I do?
No. You said you're not laying on your side with a no shirt on.
So
Raj Light Doo-Doo.
You can't be Raj Light Doo-Doo if you're not shirtless and laying on your side and spit and dip into a bottle.
One Sunday morning when I wake up, I'm just gonna lay on my side and feel myself and just be like, I'm just gonna turn over, roll over, put me in.
No, you need to do the bathtub stream. That's what you need to do, Raj. The bathtub stream.
Can you see Raj in a fucking bathtub? Imagine Raj doing a
Don't think I won't fucking do it. I got a goddamn just about a hot tub upstairs in our bathroom. I'll get in that motherfucker. I'll have goddamn Miller Lights all around the fucking tub. I'll
Yes.
even put my cowboy hat on and put me a damn Matthew McConaughey beads around my neck. Be like, you want to see some bathtub chat?
You're gonna need 2 cowboy hats.
Yeah, one there, one there. That's right. Don't think I won't fucking do it, son. I ain't doing.
No,
I ain't
we
got no
don't doubt that
fucking-
you will, my friend. We do not doubt that you
I'll
will.
get
Oh,
Crystal
I don't doubt it for a second. For a second, I don't doubt it.
They were like, why are the bubbles sticking straight up in the air in the middle of the tub?
Oh, don't worry. I'll get Crystal to fucking film it. I'll get her. You know what's even worse is I'll even get the damn what's my daughter's bubble the bubble things you put in the bathtub.
Mr. Bubble.
Mr. Bubbles. That's right. I'll even put the Mr. Bubbles bottle on the side of the tub. This is sponsored by Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah.
Well, you need to come up. You need to come up with a catchy title for it too, like late night.
Late night
something.
puke stream.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Raj in the tub. Light you some candles, put on some Indigo Girls music.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'll put on
Lou, you're putting way too much thought in
I'll
this,
put on
sir.
Sinead O'Connor.
Lou's putting way too much thought in this one.
Nothing compares to you.
There you go. Some Sinead O'Connor.
Or I can
Oh,
do
there's
fucking
a turn
Prince-
on.
What's
A
that
song-
Prince
a song
song he
sung
does
by
in
a
the
bald
bathtub when doves fly? Could you imagine my big ass getting out of a goddamn bathtub going, when doves fly? My big ass fucking rub-a-dub-dub, Raj in a tub. Let's do it. I'll get my wife. I'll even get her to turn the lights off and put candles around the tub with middle lights around the fucking bathtub.
Raj said,
How do you not have Jesse on TikTok yet? You want to
I
make
did,
that?
man, but I canceled it because I got tired of that bullshit.
We need you and Webster on TikTok. I think.
"Oh my
Hey,
gosh."
man, this is no lie.
Jeff
When I
Webster
canceled-
can't
when
go
I
on
canceled my
TikTok.
I canceled my TikTok like 2 months ago. I had 38,500 followers.
Doesn't TikTok limit your videos to 15 seconds?
No, you can go longer.
Because there's no way Jeff Webster can't do anything in 15 seconds.
No, he could probably do one thing in 15 seconds.
Jeff
I was
Webster's
just about to
TikTok
say
video will be
that.
9 hours long.
I was just about to say that, Saleen.
You know, 1972, I was at my grandfather's farm.
I cut a pig's head off and I hung it up on a slab of ribs and I throat fucked it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that
only
sounds
on your
good.
only on your live shows, Saleen. Only on your live shows.
Yeah, didn't you glad you invited me in for a little bit anyways?
I'm always glad you're here, Jesse. You wake everybody up.
Oh yeah.
Shows about nothing in particular, and Jesse epitomizes that. Oh, you know, hey.
Yeah, I was about to say
side note, you know
2
who
minutes.
who
is about
commented on one of my videos yesterday?
Get me a cold beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, the long lost Mike Hogue.
What?
Oh.
Mike Hogue actually commented on one of my videos for the first time in like months.
Well, there was a breaking news report last night on Uncle Lou's call-in show from one pizza woman saying that she was told by Michael Hogue himself that he was planning on making an appearance on your stream today, but obviously that did not happen. So
He didn't, but I mean, I hadn't heard from him in a long time. So
He
that
probably was
kinda-
going to come on, but when he clicked on the video, he saw Vic in here.
I'm about to say, until we get Mike Hogue in a stream and we can confirm that he's alive, Vic killed him. I'm sorry, that's just what it is.
It might be what happened.
Oh, I don't know.
He
I
did a
just
roll-
was
he did a roll
surprised
by
to hear
him.
from him all of a sudden.
Vic did a roll by on Mike Hogue.
while he was dressed as a furry.
Maybe.
Who, Vic or Hogue?
Vic.
I mean, are you worried about somebody dressed up as a furry shooting you? No, it's perfect cover.
Right?
Not to say, yeah.
I just, I hadn't seen anything from him for a while, and all of a sudden he popped in in the comment section on one of my videos. So okay.
Well, I think Pizza Woman said something about him having Wu flu, so I'm not sure if that's one of the reasons why he stayed away.
Well, we won't be able to verify that until she's done doing her research.
Yeah, she's still researching one of those. Anyway. Hey guys, I'm 3 short on the thumbs up from hitting 30. So if anyone hadn't hit the thumbs up by now, give me one.
When
so
I came in here, I was 27 for 27. So I made it 500. So whoever else hits it.
I'm almost to 30. So if somebody, 3 more can get me to 30, hey, that would make me very happy.
If I haven't hit it when I get out of here, I will.
Well, that's all right. Wait a minute. The Wu flu was confirmed to be a false positive. He had a viral infection, according to Pizza Woman.
Oh shit!
Well, I don't think I want to know about the viral infection.
Yeah, that's. So instead of getting a couple more thumbs up, I got 2 thumbs downs. Not 1 thumbs down, and one of them switched to thumbs up. So
of course,
potato.
Well, I mean, I do have my dedicated troll troop out there.
Hey, it used to be better than it was, right? When you started this bullshit, you'd have 15, 20 thumbs down. Now you're down to 2.
It doesn't bother me.
So,
well, now it's only 1. So
Can I ruin the stream by asking a football question?
knock yourself.
It's a show about nothing in particular, sir. Okay. You can ask as many questions as you want.
I want to know from Saleen and Slim Shady, because Saleen has to hate Georgia by law because he's a Florida fan, and Slim Shady's a neutral third party observer. I don't think many Miami fans have much reason to hate Georgia. There's no history there.
No, don't hate.
I'm really starting to think Georgia's going to win the national title. And it's hard for me to tell what other people think a lot of times in my comment section because I've created such a trolly environment.
No, honest to fuck.
I know we came real close in 2017, but that season was out of the blue. I mean, we were 8-5 the season before, so that season was just kind of a blur and caught everybody by surprise so much. Do y'all think Georgia's going to win it?
I do. I honestly do, man. I mean,
yeah, but you're not unbiased.
I know you do. You're a Georgia fan. I do too. But I'm curious.
As long as we take care of this weekend,
without any trolling.
If we take care of this weekend, if we absolutely, I mean, I know. Listen, I'm with you, Lou. I listen to you all the fucking time, brother. I listen to your shows while I'm driving. As a Slims, we do the same thing. I went back and watched Tennessee games. I'm not no big YouTube football guy get on here making videos, but I'll watch everybody else. I've watched Tennessee's offense. Yes, they're a little bit like Florida. If they can get a little bit up tempo, yeah, they're going to gas you a little bit here and there. But I'm telling you something right now. We get through next weekend, they ain't nothing stopping us, brother. There's not a God. I'm telling you right now.
Well, and you're kind of bringing me to my point. I do think Georgia right now looks like the best team in the country, hands down. I think that's unquestionable. My thing is, I don't know if it's a mental thing. I don't know if it was a personnel thing. I've got to see Georgia get past Bama, who I'm assuming they're going to play in Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's an unreasonable position to take.
Well, I don't either because even if, like, I think Georgia's better than Bama, and I think a lot of people think that, but I also think Georgia was better than Bama in 2017 and 2018, and we lost both those games. Now, Bama was better than us last year when they beat us, but in 17 and 18, I think Georgia was the better team and lost. So just because I think Georgia is better, or just because anybody thinks Georgia is better, I think that's a reasonable skepticism that has there. Can you get over the mental hurdle of Bama?
Once we get through Bama, it's done.
Well,
Once we get through Bama, it's done.
As the Florida fan and as a designated Georgia hater, since you're right, it is a state law in Florida that you have to hate Georgia. Look it up. I did call Georgia winning at least the SEC back on January 2nd of this year. I did call that.
Yeah, you did. Yep.
And I have not moved off the spot all this year from January 2nd to what is today? November 10th. And I will not move off the spot until somebody proves me wrong. The Natty is Georgia's to lose. Georgia is so stacked. I mean, look what they're doing with, I think you Georgia fans will admit, look what you're doing with not a whole team. I mean, you still don't have all your best players back. And you're doing it with a midget for a quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now,
can you imagine what you'd be doing?
If we get in the red zone and we're having a little bit of trouble scoring, and we keep putting the big guys in, we keep putting Tyndall, Davis, all these guys in, there's no stopping us in the red zone. I'm sorry.
I am always,
there's no fucking way you can block 850 pounds of fucking USDA grade A beef, son.
Yeah.
I mean,
I am not a fan of Georgia by any stretch of the imagination. Georgia, I don't see any team in the country that can trip them up. And like you said, but now, having said that, I agree with Jesse. I agree with Slim. I agree with Lou. They have to get past the Alabama 800-pound gorilla in the room. I mean, they haven't been able to get past Alabama yet. I think this is the team that's going to do it, but I mean, there's a mental game there.
Right.
But if they get past Alabama, win the SEC title game, and go into the Final Four, it's theirs. There's no team.
I just honestly, man, go ahead, Slim. Sorry, buddy.
And here's one more question I have about Georgia, and this is something Lou's pointed out. And I would, and to be honest with you, if Miami were in this position, I would have the same question about them. Georgia's not making it to the playoffs every year. Are they going to let that big stage get to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. The way our recruiting's going and the way things are going, I see Alabama's stock going down and Georgia's going up. I mean, Miami had their time, Nebraska had their time, Michigan had their time, Alabama's had their time. Guess what? It's time for another team to have it. So, I honestly, if you're going to buy stock, like Lou said the other day, if you're going to buy stock in a team, buy stock in Georgia. Because I'm telling you,
this is Georgia's year.
Is coming up, man.
Another thing that's bothered me, and there's a couple of things. For one, I've been a Georgia fan for a long time. So I've seen a lot of Georgia teams that I thought maybe were capable of pulling this off, blow it. Probably three or four Georgia teams, in my opinion, over the last 20 years were good enough to win the national title, and for whatever reason, it didn't work out in any one of those years. So I always have this. Some Georgia fans call it Larry Munson syndrome because Larry Munson was so pessimistic all the time. I mean, he was the greatest announcer ever, but he was so pessimistic. And offense has been or college football has been so offense dominated. I'm having a hard time. I've accepted the fact that Stetson Bennett is our quarterback. And if something changes or whatever it does, but I'm done with the whole back and forth thing on that. I've accepted that it's Stetson Bennett. I'm just having,
you can say what you want to, Rick. I don't care.
I'm having a hard time accepting or believing that the order of national title winning quarterbacks is going to go like this: Deshaun Watson, Tua, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Mac Jones, Stetson Bennett. Those previous five, the last five national title winning quarterbacks are starting in the NFL. Not on a roster, starting.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson isn't starting, but it has nothing to do with football.
Well, actually, I think they put him back in, so I think he is at this point.
Oh, okay. So it's hard because it's been such an offensive sport for the last 4 or 5 years. But then you look around this year, offenses aren't what they have been. I don't know if it's the mass exodus of elite quarterbacks that college football lost last year. I don't know what it is, but the points per game are down. Maybe this is a year where defense can win it, but it's if we get George Pickens or Blaylock back, obviously that'll help. And there's some reports coming out today about George Pickens practicing on the scout team, and that he's just a fucking animal out there.
Well,
I don't know if he's going
to say what he wants to in here about the other teams falling off. That's fine. Carson Beck's leaving. We still got Vandergriff. We still got Gunnar Stockton coming. And on top of that, we got another prospect coming. And I'm telling you right now, there's no goddamn way you can sit here and tell me right now Georgia's on the rise and not tell me we're gonna fucking fall the fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the QB situation is a fucked up situation. I understand that shit. But I'm telling you, man, I am a fucking I'm like Lou. Me and Lou's not that much older than one another. This is, for some reason, I feel like this is our time to rise. Nick Saban's got, what is he, 70 fucking years old now?
Almost, yeah.
I mean, you got to look. The backup for Bryce Young is a sack of Wonder Bread with cleats. Look at him on the sideline. He looks like Napoleon Dynamite. He ain't got a fucking clue.
And see, the point I was making about Georgia is, okay, maybe it's something. I'll compare them to Clemson. Clemson made it to the playoffs, 2 years in a row before they won it. And it may kind of be something like that where you got to get used to that stage.
Yeah.
Right.
But I actually think you're right that defenses are starting to make a comeback.
Yeah, they tighten it up.
And well, I don't like comparing college and the NFL, but they are linked. And you saw it last year for all the hoopla everybody wanted to make about Tom Brady. It was Tampa's defense that ended up winning that championship. They absolutely shut down the best offense, or one of the best offenses the NFL has ever seen.
You're right, Slim. Look, Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time. Patrick Mahomes today is a better quarterback than Tom Brady today, and the better quarterback didn't win that game. The better defense won that game.
Well, look what happened to Florida last year. Fantastic offense, no defense, and look what happened to them.
Well, but Alabama had an all-time great offense too. Alabama's defense wasn't amazing last year either.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I don't like trying to compare NFL and college, but they are linked. Yeah. And I think defenses are starting to. I'm not going to say come back, but catch up to what the offenses were doing.
Yeah, and we see that in college football throughout history, right? The triple option dominated college football for 20 years, and then defenses figured it out.
Yeah,
I mean,
and all these numbers
shit out of fucking Florida.
Well, and all these numbers that quarterbacks are throwing up, all these numbers that quarterbacks are throwing up is not a new thing. I mean, Dan Marino threw for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns in 1984.
Yeah.
Lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Couldn't the defense that he went up against killed him.
Well, to your point, though, look at the quarterbacks this year to get mentioned for the Heisman. Bryce Young, Caleb Williams. Who's the other one I'm leaving out?
Pickett.
They're all at 2,800 yards. Look at all the other. Look at last year, the year before. You had quarterbacks putting up 4,000, 4,500. Justin Fields had 5,000 total yards 2 years ago when he played a complete season. You're not seeing that this year from any quarterback. No quarterbacks.
Fine, Rick. They all can be youngins. I don't give a fuck if they're youngins or not. Guess what? The defenses are getting better and goddamn better and goddamn better. And guess what? Their fucking goose is fucking gonna be cooked. You can sit here and say, yeah, they're freshmen and sophomores. These defensive motherfuckers are getting better and goddamn better and older and fucking older. You can take a 19, 20-year-old fucking college quarterback that's, and then take a 22-year-old fucking senior defensive end that's fucking 6'4", 260 pounds that runs a 4 fucking 740, and he's gonna fucking railroad your ass every fucking time.
Rick Sanchez is actually right for once. I mean,
You know.
look at all the top quarterbacks in college football this year are first-year starters.
Yeah, they're all first-year
Caleb
starters.
Williams at Oklahoma, Bryce Young at Alabama, C.J. Stroud at Ohio State. I mean, Kenny Pickett's kind of the outlier. He's been there 6 years. But and Sam Howell, who everybody thought was going to be great, has taken a step back. Matt Corral's the other one, 2,800 yards. Bryce Young, 2,700 yards. C.J. Stroud, 2,700 yards. You're not seeing these 4,000 and 5,000 yard seasons from quarterbacks this year, like from the playoff teams that you saw in the previous 4, 5, 6 years.
Right.
Now, I
Okay,
do think
take all
he does
these
have
quarterbacks
somewhat of
right
a
here.
point.
Take all these quarterbacks you're talking about. Talking about Caleb Williams, C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young. Take all those quarterbacks, bring them back 2 years. What's going to happen to them at Georgia's defense?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Georgia's defense shut down Jalen Hurts and Tua. They shut down Jalen Hurts in 2017, and they shut down Tua in 2018.
Yeah, I mean, that he does kind of have I mean, both of them have a point. I mean, some of these guys are kind of young. I'll use the homer pick. So say they keep the coaching staff and everything intact. What's Tyler Van Dyke going to look like next year with a full season to play?
Right.
In that system. Yeah.
Even a full off season of practice with first team reps. I mean, you got to think Tyler Van Dyke was getting 0 first team reps until a month ago. You know, and look what he's doing.
I know, like I said, I'm not getting all fucking worked up, but God, I mean, I know fucking you can say what you want to about these guys being youngins and this and that or whatever. They can be youngins all they want to, but when they sit here and play a top 2, 3 defense, and these motherfuckers are hitting them left and right, they got to grow a set of nuts. Look at fucking ukulele. Oh, he's a youngin. Oh, he's supposed to be the best goddamn thing since fucking sliced bread. Yeah. He has been laid on his back like a $2 hooker all fucking year.
Yeah, he can't complete a pass.
So you're gonna fucking tell me you're gonna compare him to all them?
I think we also got a little spoiled with both Tua coming in and immediately looking like he did, and Trevor Lawrence coming in and immediately looking like he did. And those are the exceptions, not the rule.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't care what you fucking say. I don't care how young the quarterbacks are. I don't care how good they fucking are and how they come out and, flash their fucking pants. When they get hit in the goddamn mouth, that's what I want to see.
Yeah. Well, and to use to go back to Alabama running for 6 yards against LSU has nothing to do with Bryce Young. I mean, like, who cares? He's a first-year starter. That's not affecting his handoff ability. I mean, so Alabama's got issues that go beyond the fact that Bryce Young is a first-year starter. And Oklahoma's got issues that go beyond Caleb Williams being a first-year starter, right? Their defense. So I really think this is a year where an offense Georgia can win the national title with an offense that's not all world, which is what we've seen the last 5 or 6 years from the national title winning teams. I mean, they've had amazing offenses.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it proves the fucking point, man. You can have a fucking mediocre fucking offense and still win with defense. I mean,
I mean, you can even, I granted this was more the norm back then at the time, but I mean, to use Miami's last championship, as great as their offense was, that was still by far a defensive led team.
Yeah.
Period. JT's still fucking better. I'm telling you right now. JT's fucking better.
Oh, I think so too. There's no doubt in my mind. But I'm
sorry.
I'm because of everything else that's going on in college football, I don't want to spend the last 2 months of what could be a national title season for Georgia. I don't want to spend the last two months of a dream season for me bitching and moaning about who's starting at quarterback. So I'm just letting it go. Now, if Stetson Bennett plays in the playoffs and throws 3 interceptions and we lose, I'm never going to let it go. But until that happens, I'm done kind of complaining about the quarterback situation.
Listen, if Stetson's Bennett takes to the promised land, he's Joe Kane. You know what I'm saying?
I actually think that's the right thing, though, because you don't have to. Now, granted, this was some time ago. I'm going to use, once again, I'll use Miami's last one as an example. I don't think Ken Dorsey was an all-world beater quarterback. I think he was an average quarterback with exceptional talent around him. Now, I do think he had the intangibles that you look for out of a quarterback, leadership ability, that kind of stuff.
I disagree.
I mean, I saw it in his NFL career. He was average at best, but he just had such great talent around him and an all-world defense that they didn't need to ask a whole lot of him.
Yeah.
Well,
and I think
Lou,
Georgia's kind of in that position.
Lou, you sort of answered my question. I was going to ask. I'll ask it anyway. And by the way, you did make one mistake. Mick Hubert's the best announcer that there ever was, but never mind that. If Georgia gets all the way to the Natty and Bennett blows it, or blows it and Georgia gets eliminated in the first round, with unlikely, but you know where I'm going with this. Yeah. I mean, how mad are you going to be at Kirby at that point? I mean,
extremely mad.
You've accepted that Bennett's going to be the QB for the rest of the season. I understand your logic.
I disagree with you, Rick.
I don't want to waste my time.
Georgia. I'm sorry. It's not going to fucking happen. Ohio State has a better chance of shutting down Georgia than fucking Bama. I'm sorry.
I would be extremely upset, Saleen. And I think if that happens, somebody, whether that's the athletic director or who it is, I don't know, is going to have to sit Kirby down and tell him, you have got to start playing the most talented QB. And this has happened before. Athletic directors have sat coaches down and said, you have to fire your offensive coordinator. You have to do this. You have to do that. There's not a person walking planet Earth that doesn't think JT Daniels is a more talented quarterback than Stetson Bennett. And for whatever reason, and that's what can be debated, is the reason. Stetson is playing well, and it appears a decision has been made to ride with that until it's no longer working. The problem with that philosophy is, by the time it's no longer working, it could be too late.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be too late. And, you got these people running around saying, well, Kirby's going to play Stetson Bennett in the first half against Alabama and then put JT Daniels in the second half because that's what Nick Saban did. I guarantee you that there's no way that is the plan. Like, look, this is what they did to us, so we're going to do this to them. That's not the plan. For whatever reason, Kirby's just playing Stetson Bennett. It's not because he wants to switch quarterbacks at halftime against Alabama because they did it to us twice. That's ridiculous. That's not the plan.
But you don't think the Dog Nation will be calling for Kirby's head, do you?
There will be some who will.
Oh, yeah.
There will be some who will. There were some that were doing it with the Justin Fields prom thing. So I don't know. I won't.
Okay.
Well, I'm not either.
But I will be extremely irritated because I think Georgia is clearly the best team in college football. And I look around on the offense and the defense and I go, okay, what's the least talented position we're putting on the field?
Quarterback.
It's quarterback.
Yeah.
It's quarterback. And I don't understand that when you've got and in some ways. Now, I don't think JT Daniels is better than Justin Fields, so I don't want this to come off that way. But in some way, what's going on now is worse than the Justin Fields situation.
Right.
Because all we knew about Justin Fields was how potentially good he could be. Because we never saw him do it at Georgia.
Never saw him.
By the time we saw him,
all he did was come and hang the fucking ball off, and then pull the goddamn fake fucking ball. That's all Justin Fields did. He was a fucking pawn.
Yeah, we talked about Alabama rushing for 6 yards last week against LSU. I don't remember how many yards we rushed for last year against Mississippi State, which was JT Daniels' first start ever at Georgia. He hadn't played football in 2 years, but we didn't rush the ball at all. We averaged 1.8 yards per carry in that game against Mississippi State. And JT Daniels threw for 400 yards.
Yeah, I remember.
That's the only reason we won that game.
Right.
And you have to go all the way back to 2016 to find another game that Georgia won because of the quarterback. Jacob Eason won a few games for us in 2016, but with his arm.
Missouri. He came all the way
Missouri.
back.
Yep. Fromm didn't win a single game with his arm. And I'm not knocking Fromm. That's not the point of what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I saw JT Daniels go out and throw for 400 yards in his first start in 2 years and win a game when we could not run the ball to save our life. I saw him go out the next week and throw for 300. I saw him go for 300 in a bowl game in a win. It's just so obvious that he's more talented. And so in a way, it's worse than the Justin Fields thing, because as fans and as neutral observers, as y'all are even, we've seen JT Daniels do it in a Georgia helmet. We never saw Justin Fields do it in a Georgia helmet. We all thought he could, but we never actually saw it. We've seen JT Daniels do it, and yet still we're being force-fed Stetson Bennett. I hope it works out because I'm a Georgia fan and I want a national title. But if it doesn't, it's going to be hard to defend that. It's going to be very hard for Kirby Smart to stand at a podium after a game that we lose if it's clear that we lost it because of quarterback play. It's going to be very hard for Kirby to defend that.
Now, listen, you'll probably agree with me on that.
I said what I said back in January based on the idea that JT was going to be a quarterback. I didn't even think about Stetson. So it actually, to me, is a surprise in a way that y'all are looking as dominant as you are with Bennett as your quarterback.
Well, I listen here. I'm not fucking shitting you when I say this. When Eason got hurt, I was like, God damn it. I was like, motherfucker, here we go. Fromm come in, first pass, 65 yards. Next fucking play, touchdown. I said, that's it. Eason's done. I said, that's it. Eason's done. Because you know why? My mother-in-law lived in fucking Warner Robins. I went down there to visit her that weekend, and guess who was fucking starting quarterback? Jake Fromm. Guess who was down there visiting? Kirby Smart. Jake Fromm played one fucking series. And I said, this is it. I mean, I'm not fucking my cousin Tyler and all these motherfuckers I have over here. Once Jake Fromm threw that fucking first pass and the next pass touchdown, I said, yeah, well, guess what? There's your next quarterback for the next fucking 3 years. Guess what happened?
Kirby do love his South Georgia quarterbacks, that's for sure.
He even referred to it the other day. Yeah, I think it was yesterday in his press conference when he because he's asked about the quarterbacks in every press conference. And he even referred to Stetson Bennett as being from South Georgia. I ought to clip that out and make a stinger out of it. And every time somebody asks me about the QB situation, I could play that stinger with Kirby saying, Stetson Bennett from South Georgia.
Yeah, you should. I'm being fucking serious, man. It's fucking pathetic, dude. It's absolutely pathetic. Lou, how many have we wasted, brother? How many have we wasted?
So far, Easton Fields and JT Daniels, 3 5-stars that can't get on the field.
Lawrence, Deshaun. That's 5.
But
that's 5.
Hey, we supposedly have a quarterback whisperer, and we can't get him out of our own way either. So
to Lou's point, if Stetson Bennett cost you the game, and then he's got to sit in front of a podium and try and explain that to me, that's completely indefensible. I'm
with you, Slim. I'm with you, Slim. Don't think I wouldn't pull my fucking dick on him and slap him with it and say, "You fucking po-butt motherfucker."
But at the same time, I try and have, and this coming from an outsider's perspective, and generally how I look at head coaches anyway, I try and, I hate to say overlook some of it, but kind of expect boneheaded mistakes. Because let's not forget, Kirby's still only been a head coach for 6 years.
Yeah.
Rick, it doesn't matter what Eason did at Washington. He would have been a 10 times better quarterback at Georgia than at Washington, period.
Eason's in Indianapolis.
I mean, Eason, if Eason would have continued his fucking career at Georgia, put up the fucking numbers he did, that motherfucker would have been at least number 2, number 3 pick. And I'm sorry.
Hey, I mean, Felipe Franks is in the no fun league, so
yeah, Fromm got cut by the Bills. He's
he's on the bread lines. Yeah, he's selling insurance in Warner Robins, Georgia, right now.
Kyle Trask is second string in Tampa. He won't see the field for a couple of years.
No, he's in Indianapolis right now.
I assume he's on Tampa. I don't know anymore. Last I heard.
God damn it, man. Whatever, Rick. You fucking pissing me off, dude. You can't fucking blame a goddamn blown ACL out, dude.
What's Rick saying? I don't know.
You know, there's periods of time I like that dude, and that's not even his real goddamn name because he put the fucking cartoon avatar up. And there's a lot of good times I don't mind him coming here and saying a few things, but there's a lot of fucking times, man. You know, he's got a Virginia basketball avatar up there sometimes, and this and that or whatever. And he talks about this and that. Then he talks about the dogs. So anyway,
well. That's Rick's job around here.
Yeah, he's just.
Rick's job around here is to take that big stick, stick in a big old pot of shit, and stir it.
Exactly.
Yeah. But hey, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm getting the fuck
Yeah,
out
I
of
do
here.
too. Actually, my daughter just texted me and says, "Where's dinner?" So I gotta start cooking.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks, Saleen. This was a lot of fun, Saleen. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, thank you, Lou. Appreciate it.
What's for dinner, Saleen?
It was going to be jambalaya, but she doesn't really
that
like
sounds
jambalaya.
amazing.
So it's going to be shake and bake coated chicken fingers and stuffing. She loves stuffing. So
a little pre-Thanksgiving dinner sounds like.
I love
with the stuffing. Yeah.
I got the turkey already, so you know.
Oh, well, there you go. All right. Well, thanks so much for having me on.
Battle, is always a pleasure to have you and Lou and Jesse and Slim and all you guys on. So I appreciate it.
Well, look, I will make sure that if we have another impromptu live stream from the Waffle House, I will make sure that he texts you or call you. So
he'll probably text me.
Yeah.
That would be
cool. Or I could just message you on Facebook too as well. So
there you go.
Yeah. So, but I will make sure that you are a part of it no matter what.
Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, guys, I'm going to shut the stream. Oh, I did get to 30. How about that? Thank you, guys. I appreciate the 30 thumbs up. That always makes me feel good. Thank you all for stopping by. I saw Colby was in here earlier. Yes, he is. Hey, Colby, that watch should be showing up anytime now, hopefully in the next day or two. So let me know how you like it when you get it. Want to thank everyone who was in the StreamYard, everyone who was in the chat. It was a lot of fun, as usual. For my 81st episode of Wednesday Afternoon Live with SaleenDriver, a show about nothing in particular. Join me next week, episode 82. We'll see what we can talk about then. I am going to be doing a game live stream noon this Saturday. I'm still not for sure whether it's going to be the Harvard UPenn game or the Florida Samford game. It really breaks my heart to watch this Florida team, but without this fuck up on the sideline, maybe they'll be better. I don't know. I'll make that decision later, but I can't stream both games at once, obviously. So come join me for one of those streams. I don't know which one. And I promise I won't quit midstream ever again. I never considered the effects. Lou was right. I was wrong. That will never happen again, no matter how bad it gets. So y'all have a good evening. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace. Go Gators.